Damn. Argonian Master Race. Oh, look who's back! Yo, what?
Every year you guys do this, man. You don't show me the trailer until we go live, and now I'm just like sitting here shaking. That dragon was so cool.
94, he
The whole
gets
game
a
was cool,
tattoo,
but to
guys.
be
He
continued,
will
I
get the
think- Hello,
tattoo.
everyone.
There
I
we
do this
go.
every year where I'm just so excited about
Clap,
that trailer.
clap, clap.
I'm Kelly Link. I'm joined here by Rich from ZeniMax Online Studios, and we're going to be talking about the Elder Scrolls Online year of 2019.
We are, yeah, absolutely.
So,
94.
to be continued.
Yeah,
Damn.
I mean, I've seen that trailer probably 1,000 times now, and every time I see it, I still
Tattoo
just
on the
I'll
butt.
probably be grinning like a fool the entire stream. It's so good, and it fits so well with the
This dude there is the creative director,
the
okay?
introduction of dragons to Elder Scrolls Online. Finally, one of the most iconic creatures in the lore. It is. I mean, you saw it in the trailer. You know, when I'll say his name once, and then I will shorten it because it's impossible to pronounce for me. When Caligrantide comes out and does his big thing, like that right there just sets the tone. Dragons are coming to ESO, and it's so great.
It is. So
This
I
is
was
Rich
just laughing there, though,
Longpants.
because I got a little voice from the producer that. So before we were going to start the show, we had 3 viewer goals to reach, and we were going to be unlocking something with each one. The first
too
one
late
was going to
already,
be a
lady.
Whole
We're at the
Colossus
100K.
concept art, and we've already reached that, so that is now available
Oh, wow.
to everyone. The Hot Pepper Bantam Guar Pet Tier 2 has also been reached, so that is.
Wow.
Tell me a little bit about the pet.
So we're gonna do the
Tattoo on the
I
butt.
wanted this to be kind of a global community thing, and so what's gonna happen is now that it's unlocked, all you have to do to win it is to log in at least once over the course of January to any platform, whatever, and then when our update 21, which is our dungeon DLC that goes live a little bit later on in this quarter, you'll get it.
Remember that, okay?
So the third one.
Somebody clip
is a
it.
tattoo for you, and Rich, I'm sorry to say this, but we've already reached that.
We already reached it?
Yeah, we already reached it.
Holy cow.
So have you
wow.
ever gotten a tattoo before?
No, I haven't. I'm blown away. I thought that was a really
You-
huge number. And I was like, yes, I don't have to worry about this. But I'm not the biggest fan of needles. So
I'm giving you a warning. I've only gotten one tattoo in my life, and I passed out from the pain.
oh,
So good luck. Do you know what you're gonna get?
I do. I have an idea of what I want. It might take a while.
I'm sure he's a little bit nervous.
idea is-
Oh, it's good.
It has to be safe for work. It has to be Elder Scrolls themed. You know, I've been working on ESO for 12 years now.
An Ebenhard
it's-
pact
it is
sign on the
something
butt.
special to me, and I want to absolutely do it
Sounds
right.
like a great plan.
And now you
So-
have to do it.
Now I have to do it apparently, which is holy cow. And I'm thinking leg sleeve, you know, between the knee and the ankle.
110,
something-
110.
You could hide also potentially if
Well,
you know?
so I never wear long pants.
An arrow tattoo
I
to the
always
knee.
wear
wanna show-
shorts.
but
So
wait.
That's a good one.
I have to wear long pants for this.
You're wearing pants right now.
It's been mandated. I have to wear them. So
I want to know
Sometimes it'll
details
confuse, but
about the
most of the
game,
time.
please.
All right. Well, good luck on that.
I am
tattoo.
so impressed.
That to reach it already, all 3 viewer goals. That was something that I was
Damn.
like through the show going to be like, we hit number 2. No, already all 3 done.
Right off the top. That's unbelievable.
Well, Rich, we have a lot to talk about today.
We do. It's a big year.
So, year-long story in Dragons, that cool trailer, but to be continued. The story is going to be
Oh,
continued.
Wrathstone
It is, and
DLC,
like I
huh?
said earlier, it fits into the plans that we have for this year. We were going to tell a year-long story over 4 updates. So Matt talked about it earlier. We're going to follow the same kind of cadence. So quarter 1's the dungeon DLC, quarter 2 is chapter, quarter 3 is a dungeon DLC, quarter 4 is a story DLC. And each of them are going to build on each other, and they're going to provide lore and backstory for all of the events that are going on. So it's one kind of year-long epic story.
And you guys are actually going to go a little bit more into the story later on in the year at E3.
We will.
That dude up there?
We're going to talk specifically
It's a picture
about
of me.
quarter 1 and quarter 2. And we're going to save
Looks cool,
some
right?
really juicy things for E3 a little bit later on in the year. And that's actually where you're going to see the next part of the trailer.
So we have a little bit to wait.
We do.
Just a
but
few
there's
months.
tons of really cool stuff that we can talk about.
God damn it, they cut the
Let's
trailer
talk
in
about
half.
it.
I can't
the
believe
season
this.
of the dragon. Dragons finally in Elder Scrolls.
They are.
Online.
Finally,
Need to
in
pay
Elder
the
Scrolls Online,
crown,
something
sir.
we want to do for a very long time. I actually got into a little bit of trouble in an interview way back when in 2012, where I didn't outright say dragons will never be in Elder Scrolls Online. Because I knew at some point we would get there and we would do that, and now they're here, which is awesome.
5 years in the making.
We're gonna fuck up some dragons.
I mean, well, dragons have such an important role into Elder Scrolls. What is exactly what is the process that you guys took to make sure you did it right?
We spent a lot of time talking with Bethesda. You know,
5 years.
They're the ones that have built this amazing IP, and we get to work with it.
The lady doesn't really know what's going on, so you can't really blame her for talking wrong
there to
shit.
make sure the things we
Damn!
were doing made sense. And
Not
our
bad, not
dragons
bad.
are going to be a little bit different than the dragons you're kind of used to in, say, Skyrim.
Okay.
You're not Dovahkiin. You don't have...
You don't have a Fusrada.
Right, you don't have the tools to kind of go toe-to-toe with the dragons. So in Elder Scrolls Online, the dragons are going to be that much more difficult. And you're going to need some friends, and you're going to need to kind of...
You're gonna suck the fuck
ways
out
to
of them, that's
deal
what's
with
gonna happen.
these threats.
But it's not just dragons. We have even more.
We do. We have, like I said, a year-long story, and I guess the non-spoilery version or synopsis of the overarching story that we're telling is Imperials invading Elsweyr with a necromantic army, dragons running ramp shot over Elsweyr, and you have to help the Khajiit kind of figure out what's going on and why they're getting double-teamed.
The Khajiit. Very, very popular in a specific one.
They
maybe,
are.
You know?
You know, Matt said earlier on at the beginning of the show that they are one of the most favorite races, and Elsweyr
Goddamn
proper
Khajiit.
is one of the most requested zones.
You guys had little bits of Elsweyr, though.
We did. We had Reaper's March and we had Canarthy's Roost, but those are kind of on the periphery, and we're going into the heartland of the zone.
But this new chapter brings a new class, and you sort of slightly mentioned it.
Yeah, there's a Necromancer. We can talk
Goddamn
about that in a
Khajiits,
little
man.
bit. It is by far the most requested class to go into the game. I think people even in beta were asking, you know, where is this? You know, can we see this?
Well, tell me a little. Well, you said we are going to talk about that later. You're right. We're going to talk
We'll
about
dig
it later. We have too much to
124.
go over right now.
Not bad.
So first and foremost, let's talk about the chapter. The big year, big chapter, and lots of amazing stories and everything that we're going to have. We've already talked a little bit about the bits of Elsweyr that we have, but what is bringing Elsweyr to Elder Scrolls Online going to do for
Not
you?
really, Vambo.
You're going to get to spend a lot more time learning about the Khajiit and their lore and kind of how they work. And we actually have a video that the team put together that'll give people a little bit of a sneak peek as to
Hell
what they can
yes.
expect.
Let's check
Give
it
it
out.
to me.
Three minutes and 30 seconds.
Welcome this year to Elsweyr,
How are we doing
the
on
mysterious southern province of the cat.
Oh, you can still hear them.
Little seen in
Sorry, I
Elder
was just
Scrolls
trying-
until now. The fan favorite Khajiit folk. You're gonna love them.
That looks pretty
So
cool.
for this year, for the Elder Scrolls Online, we're taking a new approach. We had, with the province of Elsweyr and with the threat of the dragons, a story that's so big that it even transcends the chapter format. So we're going for a full year story, all 4 quarters, all tied into one epic saga that enables you to work with these great characters to save the Khajiit and the land of Elsweyr from these terrible threats.
We've done stories that have stretched over multiple releases before, but this is the first time that we've concentrated a single theme into everything we're doing for the year. It's the year of the dragons.
Lore
and
master,
just some
man,
amazing
bless him.
content that I can't wait for you guys to play.
Dragons, those dread creatures from out of the past that have
God
been hidden
damn
away
it.
for so long, but released to threaten Elsweyr.
Going to Elsweyr gives us the opportunity to explore.
That's a
the
fuck ton of
legends and
dragons,
mythology
guys.
of the
That's a
Khajiit.
fuck ton of dragons. I'm
Arguably,
not
they're
gonna
one
lie.
of the oldest Elder Scrolls races, so we wanted to show that they've inhabited this place for a long time. And that, to me, was a really interesting thing to work on. You know, a lot of the architecture is built out of their, you know, the living rock of the zone. We like to draw on real-world cultural influences or real-world geographical influences for cultures that we work on in-game. Some of the areas we looked at were North Africa, West Africa, and Yemen. Geologically, these areas were varied enough to give us enough variation for the zone, but they were also interesting enough to give us lots of cool geographical features.
If you know anything about the Khajiit, you know that the moons of Tamriel, Joan and Jode, exert a tremendous metaphysical influence over both their form and their culture. We're going to be going a bit into the basis of that, and you're going to learn more about their relationship with the moons.
His voice,
Throughout the
dude.
year, we're going to get to explore lots of different aspects of the Khajiit culture. We're going to get to see how they rose from 16 different kingdoms to become the United Nation, or mostly United Nation that they are today.
The catfolk come in many different varieties,
Propagate.
and they have a lot of different ways
Damn!
of looking at the world, and that means
That looked
conflict.
funny.
We're going to find out how they get to govern themselves but are still part of the Ordinary Dominion and what that means. And we're going to see some things that we haven't shown before. Possibly
Ooh.
the different types
This
of
is
Khajiit
Stargate,
that
or
we've
what the
heard
hell?
exist that we've never seen other than in books.
All of these things mix and meld together in our new chapter of Elsweyr, providing a really fast-moving and deep but exciting series of stories about pulling this realm back together and reuniting the Khajiit so they can stand tall beside their allies in the Aldmeri Dominion.
I can't give away too much, but there's a number of different things that are coming that are going to shock and surprise you, and hopefully delight you.
Let me tell you, we're really excited about presenting Elsweyr to you, the players. We've shown little parts of it before.
Revenge of
Timothy's
Rokov,
Roost
guys.
and,
Revenge of
part
Rokov.
Reaper's March. But we've been thinking about this for a long time. It's been a long time coming. We're really excited about this, and we really want to see what you do with it.
Can Lawrence just commentate my life?
I know, right? You know, we always tease him that he could read a phone book, and people would just love his performance.
Yeah, that looks pretty
It's
cool.
kind of not fair.
But talking about Elsweyr, it looks fantastic. I really love that in the video they show us where they got their ideas and their inspiration from. 3 different biomes that we're going to be seeing being added.
Yeah, it's one of the things that we love to do when we're building the zone. It kind of helps provide a little bit of navigational aids to the players. It's easier. There's less fatigue, and you know everything doesn't look the same.
Will be a class.
And
Necro will be a
elsewhere,
class.
We've got, like you said, the 3 major biomes. One is a desert, or sorry, one is a savanna, grassland, which is fertile. You kind of saw it in that.
What else do we get?
initial
Come
concept
on,
piece in the northern
tell
section.
us.
We have a desert biome that is very rocky and craggy. You can think of Grand Canyon as kind of an example, and there's actually a scar that goes right through kind of the middle of the zone that has a whole
Kitty
bunch of
buffs,
really cool
maybe.
rock formations and things like that in the zone. And then we have a jungle forest, which for those that are
Yeah, we'll
familiar
get the
with
Necro
know that
class,
Tamar
don't
Forest
worry.
is kind of in the southern region of the zone, and so you're going to get to go there and explore it.
Well, tell me a little bit about the culture of the Khajiit, and I know you touched on it a little bit at the start of it, but
Zero,
what exactly
yeah,
are we
yeah.
going to be seeing here? The different types of Khajiit, that's really cool.
It's
Oh,
a big
there
thing.
we go.
In the lore, there's, I think, 17 different types of Khajiit.
Okay, that makes sense, though.
It's pretty wacky. It's pretty
7
wild. And
fucking
we're going to show
king.
you some of them. You're going to actually get to interact.
Yeah, 133k viewers.
who
That is
are
pretty neat.
essentially- we would
Last time it was
kinda call them
67k.
they're
They have more
really
than
small,
twice.
Really cute creatures. They're super smart. They have this really strong affinity to magic, and they talk.
So wait, do they look like the Khajiit, though, or do they look like
They are
tiny
more
house?
house cat-like, and you actually saw.
Man,
in
this
that
is gonna be
little
weird.
bit there where they were showing kind of the costumes. The team had a lot of fun designing costumes for these creatures.
Oh, man. And this new chapter is bringing a lot of recognizable characters that we've seen way
Yeah.
back when.
That's one of our favorite things to do when we kind of
And I move the
start
mouse.
thinking about
Yeah,
the
there we
next
go.
thing we want to work on. We look at what are the most kind of beloved characters and how we can incorporate them into.
This is gonna be a busy year, guys.
And this year, we of course have Abner Tharn. He's coming back. We've teased him a bunch. You got to see little bits and pieces of him. He's voiced by Alfred Molina. So he is coming back, and it's been really interesting seeing Alfred kind of in the studio and trying to remember who Abner Tharn was. You know, it was 5 years ago that he last did it, and he actually
ESO is third on
sat down
Twitch
and
right
he read
now.
The script. He knew the script. He's
That's
like,
pretty
I don't
good.
really remember this character. Can I listen to a few lines? After the second line, he went, I know this guy. Let's do this, and he knocked it out of the park.
That's
He's
awesome.
so good. He so gets who Abner Tharn is. It's so great.
And he's going to be even better in this chapter.
Yeah, he has some amazing lines that he's got lined up for this. Another character that we have that is coming back, and he plays a really important role in the main story, is Sir Cadwell.
Cadwell!
He is kind of this lovable
Let's
goofball.
go.
He's kind of comic relief in the base game. He's that soul shriven that wears the pot on his head. He's voiced by John Cleese, and John Cleese is coming back.
I didn't know John
That's
Cleese
nice.
did that voice.
He did. He did it, and it's going to be a lot of fun for players because you're going to get to learn a little bit more about who Cadwell was before he became soul shriven. And it's going to surprise a lot of people, I think, because it is not what you expect.
I mean, that's the cool part
Yeah,
about Elder Scrolls
well,
Online, though, is that,
that's
you know,
good.
people throughout all the different Elder Scrolls games, there's so much different lore. You guys kind of get to build your own chunk of history in the
We do.
whole lore.
You know, we live in the second era, which is not really full of a lot of very detailed lore, and so we get a lot of freedom and latitude to kind of build things. And I guess the last one that I'm going to talk about, we have a whole bunch of others. I'm not going to spoil them, but
Come
we are
on.
going to Elsweyr. It is the land of the Khajiit. We are going to bring Razumdar back, but he's playing the role he has in Somerset. Wow.
Whew, last year. That was last year.
Whew. The role he plays in Elsweyr is more of a cameo. He's got an interesting storyline that he has
Man,
that
Razum.
fits Raz to a T, and I think people are going to really enjoy it.
And there's going to be more characters as well, but like you said,
Yep.
you don't want to spoil that
No
just yet.
spoilers. You'll hear a lot more about them at E3 because we don't want to spoil the surprise.
And I mean, you've given them so many spoils already.
There's tons of stuff that we've still got to go too.
Well, at the top of the show, we mentioned Necromancers, and that's a class that fans have been asking for since the beginning. You're going to tell me a little bit about Necromancers?
So I don't know. I said we would, but you know, I don't know that I want
Rich.
to. You know, it got data mined. You know,
You're
all
salty.
the data miners know exactly
He's
what
so
it is or
salty about the
something.
data
So,
mine.
You know, let's let them sit on it for a while and stress. You know, like
Yeah? Or
you don't
maybe
think it's a good idea.
I think the 90,000 plus people that came
It's like
here
the
for
third
Destiny
time.
2
Yeah, they did do that.
want to
Okay.
know a little bit about Necromancers.
Okay, we'll talk about that.
Like-
Okay, thank you.
So, necromancy and Elder Scrolls lore is all about the manipulation of mortal souls and reanimating corpses. It is very much a taboo kind of art. It's something that is not looked very well upon in the world of Tamriel. In a lot of places, it's outlawed, and
Oh.
we're going to make sure that the necromancer itself
Okay.
fits and feels
Skeletal Mender.
that way. So one of the things we're actually doing is we're going to
This
introduce
looks
justice
cool.
reactions for the
Ooh,
necromancer.
resurrect.
So if you do something overtly necromantic, NPCs are going to react to it, and they're going to call the guards on you, and the guards are going to come whack you.
That's so cool.
It fits the lore. It makes the world feel believable, and it just makes sense.
Are there other instances outside of cities where NPCs or anything else will interact with you?
That looks pretty
negatively
cool.
Or even positively?
That's something that we're working on and we're looking at. We're not sure if it's going to feel right or not. We know we really like the justice reactions because it makes sense. You know, the general populace is kind of afraid of it. But we'll kind
Release
of
Essence, Resurrect.
We like that or not.
Is that just
AoE.
Elsweyr?
AoE rest.
All of Tamriel.
All of Tamriel, necromancy
Yeah,
is
voting
taboo.
is
Not a fan.
They're not a fan.
And you were talking about a Necromancer army.
The Imperials, yes. So that's kind of how the story ties in to the Necromancer. And one of the things we just saw really quickly, one of the things we do when we design a new class, and maybe we can bring that
Man,
back up,
yeah,
is
Mercy.
we do these kind of post studies and the look and
That
feel
might
of the
actually be the
Necromancer.
ultimate.
So you can kind of see this
Oh,
is one of
boy.
the skill lines for the Necromancer. And
Good luck, Cyrodiil.
it already feels different. You know, the movements are a little bit different, and that ties very well into our goals for the class, where this isn't just a sorcerer with undead pets or
Okay.
a dragon knight with undead abilities. It has its own unique suite of abilities, its own unique set of mechanics, and you know, we want it to feel like the class anybody can kind of pick up and play, but there's kind of this high mastery curve. So one of the things we're doing, you know, pets, for example, the way they're going to feel different is they're more kind of fire and forget, more turret-like, where I summon a skeletal mage on my target, and it nukes my target for a while and then collapses into a pile of bones. Or I
Okay.
summon a skeletal bomber, and he charges into the target and blows up into the shards of bone and leaves a corpse there on the ground. So it fits that lore and that feel of I'm summoning kind of my minion army.
Yeah, so this is a
And
soul
also fits
mending
with the lore
skill tree.
because necromancy isn't a perfect art.
One of this
It's
is the ultimate.
really hard to summon a permanent companion or reanimate something for forever. And a lot of times when you do reanimate something, it's not in perfect working order. And
No.
so it just kind of, you know, falls apart. And so it feels really good.
I like that. And something, though, that you guys do with a lot of your classes is that there's not just one way to play a Necromancer.
Yeah, there's multiple ways. Like all of our
Yeah,
classes,
Resurrect is probably
they
the
can
ulti.
tank, they can heal, they can do damage, and each of their skill lines is kind of themed around that. One of the really interesting mechanics behind the Necromancer is corpses. Corpses help power up the Necromancer. So they have some abilities that create corpses, and they have others that spend them. And you can, you know, use them kind of any way you want, but if you cast a spender kind of on another corpse, it's going to power up, and it's going to do extra damage or extra healing. And so it turns that into kind of the strategic moving the battlefield around.
So we need more
And the
dead
corpses only
people.
appear by the Necromancer's ability, or if a mob falls and
You can
dies.
use any corpses.
Any corpses?
Any corpses.
Oh my god.
So, oh man, I can't wait to see play.
Fucking trash fights,
It's going to
man.
be fun. I think it has a really cool suite of abilities, and we're really looking forward to what players are going to do with this. And I think my favorite ability thus far is in the tanking line, and it's the.
I don't think they will
Ultimate,
show
and they actually
gameplay.
get to turn into this big, badass, cool Bone Colossus.
Yes.
Yes, it's awesome. It looks great.
Oh man.
Bone
I can't
Colossus
wait.
ulti, guys.
I'm looking at my notes here to talk more about the Necro, but you're doing so much about it. Let's talk a bit about the story in the Necromancer and how that's going to be added into the chapter as well. Actually, we've already talked about
Viewer
that.
numbers
You know what I
dipped
think's
hard
really
again. They're
interesting
like,
to talk
too
about?
much talking, we want to
What's
see
going on
shit,
with
guys.
PvP?
Yeah, so one of the things that we always love to do in our chapters is try to have something for everybody. And so PvP is going to get some love. Cyrodiil specifically is going to get some love. And we're going to introduce a new system that I'm going to call artifacts right now. We'll
So
see
it
what-
might be something
We'll
different
see what
later.
we call it later on, but the general premise behind the system is that there's a number of really cool, interesting artifacts in Tamrielic lore. There's only one of them. There are these unique items, and we've been trying for a long time to try to get them into the game. And that's really hard because if there's only one of them in the world, only one person can use it.
Yeah.
And that's not fun for the other, you know, million people that are in the game playing.
Right.
So what we decided is we are going to introduce or enlist the help of Sheogorath.
Chill.
Introduce these weapons into Cyrodiil specifically.
My boy.
And he's decided that there's not enough chaos in the world. Specifically Cyrodiil. And he wants to kind of up the ante.
Okay.
So he's going to open his vaults and spawn these weapons. The first one is going to be Volendrum, which is a really cool, epic weapon. And when it spawns randomly somewhere in the zone, everybody's going to get notified that this thing is spawned in the world, and there's going to be this
In the
mad
world,
dash
everyone's
in
gonna-
Cyrodiil.
Oh, okay. Only in Cyrodiil.
Oh my
And
god.
everybody's going to make a mad dash for it, and they're going to want to pick it up because when they do, they get this.
Do they know where it spawns?
No. So they will, when it does spawn, they'll know where.
This
it is.
reminds me of Lineage 2 though.
But when they pick it up, they become.
Where you had this
powerful,
huge ass
they can
weapon,
emperor
you know?
buffs, and their hotbar is going to swap out, and they're going to get 6 brand new abilities. So 5 abilities and an ultimate. And that's going to turn them into this juggernaut of chaos.
But when everyone is already there trying to get the weapon, it's going to be one juggernaut versus hundreds of other players.
There's going to be some chaos. There's going to be some carnage. They're going to be able to, you know, break into keep walls.
Press
all
F
kinds of
for
crazy stuff. It's
Cyrodiil
really
servers,
awesome.
okay? Goodbye.
There's a rub.
Okay.
So this is Sheogorath.
Yes.
And he always kind of has stipulations. He plays games. And so the rub with the Volendrung is that you have to feed it. Constantly feed it. The way you feed it is by killing other players. And if you're not killing other players, it's going to eat you and kill
Are
you.
you guys in the dev
Fucking
team?
rip,
Like,
man.
chaos. Let's just shake things up a bit.
Yeah, you know.
That's awesome.
Wheeler has some crazy ideas sometimes. He's the lead PvP designer, and we loved this idea. And so we're like, jump on it, let's do this. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, for people that want to be in a more combative setting, they can go to Cyrodiil. And if they don't want to, they just avoid Cyrodiil.
Exactly. You know, for the longest time, we've gotten tons of feedback about, you know,
The idea would be cool if there was no
Emperor's
lag,
really
okay?
strong. There's not really
But
a counter
that's
to
just
Emperor.
not.
You know, people can hold Emperor. This is a really good counter to Emperor, and it's going to just throw all kinds of chaos into Cyrodiil.
I'm sure the Emperor will also have the weapon. Good luck killing him.
We're gonna start with one with Volendrung and kind of see how it goes. And if players really love it, yeah, we'll probably do some more. So the other bit of PvP love that's gonna come in Cyrodiil is we're actually gonna take Imperial City and we're gonna turn it into its own campaign. So we're gonna remove it from Cyrodiil. It's gonna be its own campaign. And that's gonna give us kind of two things. One, it's gonna remove some overhead, reduce some overhead of having this extra zone kind of in there, so performance will be a little bit better. But it's also gonna make Imperial City hoppin'. People are gonna be in there. Imperial City is so much fun when there's tons of people running around in there. It's just chaos.
Yeah, you are Colt.
That is gonna make PvP so much fun in Imperial City.
Colt is a long time ago.
In the game.
There's not.
We got people that enjoy trials.
We do. We have a rating group, a very vocal rating group, and so there is some love coming for them as well. I'm not going to dig too much into details on it.
Well,
but
come
what
on,
I will
man.
say is the trial is called Sunspire.
Okay.
It is focused entirely on dragons, so you get to fight big, badass, powerful dragons. It is a full trial, so it is full of base pop and bosses. And
a full trial, guys.
We're shooting for, Mauve Lorcage style, length. So it's this big, full trial. And
it's like he has to emphasize on a full trial because people...
Each of the bosses in it has its own unique hard mode. So that's going to make so much content for all of the veteran players who really get into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it. And
Holder is gonna go for it, boys.
Have some difficulty, and it's gonna, push them, which is gonna be fun.
Unfortunately, Rich, I think we need to push ourselves as well because we're talking too much about all these things, and we gotta move on to Wrathstone DLC, our lovely Wrathstone right here.
That's the Wrathstone tablet, yeah, and we kind of did things a little bit out of order. We talked about quarter 2, but this is quarter 1, so
bear with us.
Sorry, a little excited. But yeah, Wrathstone is going to kick the year off of the season of the dragon, if you will. It's 2 dungeons and some really cool quality of life improvements and a new feature. And we actually have another video from the team that will give you a sneak peek about the videos or the dungeons.
So it's a year-long adventure, and we're going to bring you to 2 dungeons first. To kick off Wrathstone, we have Frostvault and Depths of Malatar. In Frostvault and Depths of Malatar, you're going to be seeking out both halves of the Wrathstone tablet.
I have one of these.
Frostvault, half of the tablet has been sealed away by the Dwemer in a vault deep within the mountains of Eastmarch.
Frostvault has all manner of creatures in it. Goblins, Dwemer, traps, and you're going to have to battle through all of those to get to the Wrathstone.
In Depths of Malatar, you will discover that the tablet has been sealed away deep within the sunken city of Garlus Malatar, where it is protected by followers of Meridia who have devoted their very life to making sure that the tablet never sees the light of day again.
You're going to go against goblin tribes,
Dwemer traps,
crazy constructs, and even get turned into a tiny skeevaton.
Collapsing bridges and structures, and I cannot wait to see how players handle it. Once you deliver the tablet halves to Abner Tharn, he takes you on this adventure that leads to the halls of Colossus, and you witness the biggest fuck-up of his career.
Damn!
Wrathstone is just the first part of the entire story that brings dragons to Tamriel.
Okay, that's nice. So this is the introduction. That is good, that is good.
Just as Mike and Michelle said, there are 2 new dungeons coming in the Q1 Wrathstone DLC.
Yeah, and they tie. You can already see how they tie into the lore and kind of the story and the setting, and that's something that's really important for us. We want to tell this year-long story, and Michelle actually called it straight out. These in the dungeons, they are holding or they are vaults for both sides of the Wrathstone tablet. And when Abner Tharn gets them, he is under the impression that these tablets will lead him to a power that will allow him to bring peace.
That's nice, though.
That's what he's always tried to do. In the base game, he tried to do that with Manamarco and the Prophet, and that kind of went south.
Yeah, probably Retrogarm.
Again, and his heart's in the right place.
But it's like the Always Sunny in Philadelphia music starts playing.
That's right, and as you kind of go on this adventure with him, you're going to run into Chimera, who was the Khajiit, the female Khajiit in the trailer, and the three of you are going to go off. You're going to discover the fabled halls of Colossus, and you're probably going to unleash some dragons on players and on the Khajiit, which, P.S., it is totally your fault.
There's a lot of story that's going to be built onto this, but when the event starts, you're going to get a message from someone.
Yeah, Abner Tharn will call you up. We kind of teased this to some of our players where we sent the tablet and we sent this really cool invitation.
Man, Cyrodiil is gonna be with those fucking swords, man.
Get super hyped about releasing dragons.
Everybody's gonna be in the same
not just
position.
Haunted, though, we're getting some new features.
We are, and I'm really, really excited about these features. The first one that we're going to talk about is Zone Guide, and this tool is essentially a way for players to help figure out what to do in a zone. And so you can see here, you know, this player's kind of gotten in the zone, they're not sure what to do. When they open up their map, on the left side, there's kind of this at-a-glance view of the zone and their progress. And there's a little button there, you click on it, it says go to Zone Guide. And when you're at the Zone Guide, you get this brief synopsis of the story and some of the meta achievements and kind of your progress. And when you click the button...
Oh, that's actually nice. It's actually nice.
Step in the story is, where the NPC is. It changes kind of the icon in there.
Because people always get lost with that shit.
Kind of get in and figure out where you left off.
Yeah, well, as you said, or maybe not you said, but in the videos, that 2018 was the biggest addition of players. So this is definitely going to be helping a lot of those newer players that jump into the game.
It's not just new players as well, though. So our game is so
12 to 6 years old.
There's so much to do. It's super easy to get distracted when you're kind of going around. You could do pledges one day or jump into Cyrodiil another or whatever, and it's hard to remember where you were. This tool is going to be useful for those players as well.
Nice.
And P.S., this is going to be on PTS next week.
Next week. The Wrathstone DLC?
Yes.
PTS
it'll be on
next
PTS
week.
next week that you can go in, you can jump in, and you can play test it. And it's going to be really exciting.
All right, the last
Colin,
feature
you're
that
out,
we're
man.
adding as well,
You made your
Build
choice.
Shader UI revamp.
Yes. So this is something that we've gotten a ton of feedback on over the years. And, you know, you can kind of see here, the team has gone back and they've completely re-architected this. There's a whole bunch of new filters in there that you can sort things with. There's a recent searches list where you can quickly and easily go back and research for things. There's also text search now. Real honest-to-God text search. Where
Oh,
you can
Jesus,
type in
finally,
an
fuck
item,
my life.
the drop-down list will
Only
start
took
to
5
highlight
years.
those items, and you click it and you search for it, and it's
5
only going
years,
to pull in
guys.
the items that match that text.
A much-needed quality of life change.
It is. It's huge. It makes
God
searching
bless.
for things on the Guild Trader so much easier. It makes it faster and way more reliable.
I can also use it in my inventory. Come on.
Both of these tools, we just showed kind of the PC UI because it was really quick and easy for us to do, but console players are going to get these as well. This supports both PC and gamepad UI.
That's fantastic. Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of console players out there for other games that kind of feel like they're left in the weeds a little bit.
0 FPS.
You know, our PC players in particular have a little bit of advantage. They have mod support. Consoles, we don't have that yet. So this is
Quality of better too late than never.
Nice. Rich, we talked a lot about Q1 and Q2. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to briefly touch on the last 2 quarters. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. So we're going to do 2 more updates after quarter 2. So quarter 3 is going to be a dungeon DLC, similar to Wrathstone. Quarter 4 is going to be a story DLC, similar in scope and size to, say, Markmire.
Oh, okay.
And that is the culmination of the year-long story. So there's a bunch of really cool things in there, really interesting surprises. Totally not going to talk about
What
that
about
yet.
my
Save
FPS?
that for E3.
E3.
And that's also where the next trailer is going to be, is E3 as well.
Man, this is a huge year for Elder Scrolls Online. We got dragons, we got Elsweyr, we got Necromancers that you guys have been asking for, and it's your 5th year anniversary.
It is, and it's
Come on, give us something else, man. Give us something else.
That, at launch,
One hand in the rune or spell crafting.
Well, in the era of MMOs, which was, what, 2006 to 2014, yeah, to jump in.
It was definitely a big challenge, but, you know, the team really dug in. They were super committed to doing this thing, and it's really a testament to the team back home that got to kind of rally around, continue to build the game, make it better, and I'm super lucky that I get to be the one that gets to represent the studio back home. They are the group that makes them.
Okay, we're getting a trial, guys,
They're
okay?
An awesome group of people.
I'm
They're
happy.
Super talented. They're super passionate.
With hard modes on
And,
each
you know,
fucking
I
boss.
thank you all.
That sounds
The
like
community
something
obviously
nice.
loves what we're doing and what the team is doing as well. So, you know, hats off to them. This is something really special for us.
Well, Rich, sharing all this information to all the audience as well is very special as well. So thank you so much for joining us here.
I had a blast.
Now, before I send us off, there is an Elsweyr lithograph giveaway that's going to be happening right now in chat. Guys, all you have to type in chat is Dragon, D-R-A-G-O-N, for the 5 people that don't know how to spell that. You're going to be winning an Elsweyr lithograph, and you're going to find out the winner right before this post show that we're going to have. We have an Elder Scrolls Online live show that's happening.
Special.
Looks pretty cool.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's it. Good luck, everyone.
Guys,
Come
you need
join me
to
in
write
chat.
it in the
We'll see
Twitch
you all.
one. No, you need in the Bethesda one. Oh, now we get the post show. Guys, you need to write Dragon in the fucking... in the Bethesda channel, okay? God lord. Ha! LMFAO. It's okay, guys, you know, whatever floats your boat, it doesn't matter. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. Man, they haven't said anything about racial passives yet. Oh yeah, somebody actually showed some stuff. Svenja with the 17 months resub. We have Nocturnal with 750 bits. Thank you very much. And with Mike W2198 with an 8 months resub. Much appreciated. And Koresai with another Prime sub. Damn. Guys, now it's time. I need to buy a lot of ESO shit. So if you have Amazon Prime, give me some Prime subs, guys. I'm poor, I need it. Let me actually quickly, somebody send me a picture. Oh shit. Oh chat, you fucking... Pre-purchase to receive. We're not done yet. That post-show is starting. Noble Clan, Chief Costume, Banderai, Peddler, Crepe, Dragon Imp Pet. What the fuck? What the fuck is this, man? What the fuck? More in-game rewards that are useless, okay. And this one, additional bonus. Get this mount immediately with digital pre-purchase. Well, I'm definitely gonna pre-purchase because I want that fucking mount, okay? Okay guys, the post show begins soon. Lambert will get the tattoo bot, okay? Oh shit. Which gift should we take? This one is not bad. This is good. That stuff's pretty cool. Mr. Stream so Necro. Yeah. Game over with another Prime sub. Thank you very much. So the trial is gonna be, it's gonna look pretty cool. Because... Why reload? Why did they have the extension active though? It wasn't needed. It's cool though. They almost reached 140k, I think, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, Rest in peace, Surodil. So they're gonna be those OP weapons, which everybody wants, right? So the whole fucking zone is gonna be on one spot, okay? On one spot. So yeah, rest in peace. It is a full trial, guys. This is very surprising, huh? Let me go Discord. Pretty nice, huh? Let's see what they have in store. Maybe they're gonna show off some more. Yeah, but Imperial City was empty already, so nothing was happening there, right? It's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen. This is good news, guys. If they actually had pulled another mini trial, man, I would have just fucking rage quit. So they might actually have more changes for Imperial City. It looks like. Look on website store for more stuff. Bethesda store. This one? Where? No, that's the wrong one. Oh, okay. Buy now, limited to 300 prints. That's a lie, I'm sure there will be more. Fucking 50 for this? Well, it's pretty big actually, huh? Time to buy! They're gonna pull off another Fallout? No, I'm kidding. There is only limited print. Is that all or is there other new stuff? We can go to Elder Scrolls Online. No, not forums, motherfucking nugget. Man, I have this fucking... I wanna know the price of the fucking game, guys. Buy now page. Yo kid, what's the price at, man? Come on. They don't show, they're afraid. That's not a good sign. Okay. Digital upgrade, 40 bucks. With disc 60. Collector's edition digital 50 and collector's is 80. Let's actually see, what do they have? Standard, digital and yeah, okay. So we got... Wait, so if you get the digital collector's edition, you get Morrowind, Somerset, and Elsweyr? Damn! So they give both. For the standard as well. Instant access, exclusive mount, yeah, whatever. Pre-purchase bonus items, whatever. Digital Collector's Edition bonus items. Includes Morrowind, Summers and Elsweyr collector items. Oh, that's a smart move. I actually thought they would actually have given us jewelry crafting, you know, like they did with Battlegrounds. You died from my dog. Too strong, boy. Wait, this is the base? Okay, yeah. Not bad for those who don't have them. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have Summers and Morrowind, then not bad. But yeah, like always, the exclusive stuff is never exclusive, okay? So if you want the Divine Persecution, the one I am rocking on my Nightblade, then it's time to buy Elsweyr. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool, the package. Lucron 66 with another Prime sub. Thank you very much. Look, that's Divine Persecution. Collector's upgrade is $30 for Russia. That's not bad. Actually pretty nice. I mean, they know they're gonna make most money with the fucking Crown Store anyway, okay? Worth getting if I want Divine? Yeah, definitely. The Divine Persecution was pretty cool. Well, it's always like that, right? So... Oh, Quebo! New year, new me. Thank you, man. Much appreciated. That is pretty sexy. Is there other stuff in the Crown Store? No, not yet. I like the dragon picture though. June 4th release. Yeah, this looks pretty sick, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I like the Dromatra stuff. Why can't I check? Okay. Venture to Elsweyr, Gross. So we get Necro, defend against the dragons. What is this? This is the same. Venture to Elsweyr, defend against the dragon. Noble clan chief. This is like a costume. A blue dragon imp, a shitty crown store, Bandari peddler crate, Elsweyr treasure maps. Okay. I really thought we would also get like one hand and the room, and or spellcrafting, but I guess not. Probably next year then. No, I don't want to log out that shit. Fuck that, mate. Fuck that. Why are Pokemon's cards? Where was the tag? I don't know, whatever. I guess the price is fine. But we still don't know anything about Oh, they're gonna answer questions now. Okay, that's cool. And why is my... It's because I turned off... Because I... Check out the Dragonbone conversion. What do you mean? What do you mean Dragonbone conversion? Ah, allows you to convert your gear to the Dragonbone style. Is that a new style? Do we have that one already? That's a new one, huh? So we get the new Dragonbone style. It's gonna be interesting to see what it will be, right? I hope the Necro will be OP, because otherwise there's no reason to fucking play it. Give me the link if you have a fucking link to the website. Oh, here we go. What's this? Ooh, holy cow. Look at this, guys. That looks pretty sick. Okay, I fucking need this. A Senji Rod mount. Arcade lore tablet. Ah, so this will be like the emote. A ripped cat. There more? That's about it, yeah? I mean, the collector's edition, I guess it's if you don't have Morrowind or Somerset and collector's edition items, then I definitely would recommend getting this. Fenrir. Guys, race change tokens. Go get them. I already have 6 because I bought them during the Black Friday sale, which was 30%. Better go get them before all the nerfs hit the road.
Strong.
Just saying, just saying.
Boy.
Ansriel, thanks for the Prime sub. Thank you. 16%, it's like, come on, why? It's like 0. But that means they're gonna talk about, probably in 5 minutes it's gonna start, they're gonna talk about the new thingy. Let's watch the trailer again, actually. Because that shit was fucking epic, okay? Now, where is it? Oh, come on, game. Man, I'm old, guys. I'm so old. Oh, where did you get that from, man? This new class brings 3 unique formidable skin lines for you to master no matter how you play the game. Overwhelm your foes with destructive elemental spells. Encase yourself in protective bone and flesh and bolster you and your allies with living death. Magic. Whatever you roll, the Necro brings you powerful new tools. Reaper, Bone Tyrant and Living Death. Man, those things look cool. Imbue the dead with frost, fire and lightning to bring a ruin upon your enemies. Raise relentless hordes of the undead and allow your fallen enemies to intensify your unyielding assault. Okay, so this is like the damage dealer section. Bend and break the dead to your will and use their remains to create impenetrable barriers and extend your own life control. The battlefield. So this will be the tanking section. Draw from the power of life and death to replenish and restore your allies. Resurrect your defeated comrades and keep them in the fight. Man, a mass resurrect. This is gonna be fucking broken, man. This damage dealer, tank, and the healer thingy, kinda. Guys, I think so. This is what it is: a fucking dragon ultimate, fucking dragon ultimate, a bone coloss ulti, and a mass resurrect ulti. Oh, bless his soul. Shut the there we go. I like it. Mass Rest, man. Cyrodiil, god damn it, it will be such a shit show, holy fuck. It's gonna be nice, maybe some life is finally put into it. Where did you get that fucking thing from? Again from the website? So basically Q1 will be, we will get those stones, right? Then he's gonna fucking do some shit. He's like, how do I put this together? Oh boy. He's like, I fucked up, shit. Man, the kitty cat. The kitty cat's fur. It's gone, man. It's gone. Poof. The sheep just jump, man. Where's the problem? Man, that's one big ass dragon. That's one big ass motherfucking dragon. Is this a city down there? Man, this is like fucking Game of Thrones, those 3 dragons. Boss show? Oh.
I guess not today because fucking glued to the ground.
Oh, it's the same shit again. Yeah, let's watch it here. Chris Plays, thanks for that Prime sub, 3 months. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, we are on it, guys. Don't you worry. I am kinda blind, I'm sorry. That's why I have you guys, you can help me. Crown Store flash sale. What the fuck? Yeah, we are kind of flash. Three dragons, 3 raid bosses, yeah.
Strong.
Enfer 1575 with another 8 months resub. Dang. Thanks. That's why you see the dragon calling the sun. Yeah. He's even looking at them, he's like, filthy casuals, you're not worth my time. Guys, we will check out the website in a second again. I probably missed a fuck ton of shit. But we have the whole night, okay? Don't you worry, I will have you covered. There we go, man. This dude is on there, right? He looks kinda healthy though, no? June 4th, guys. I have 1 month to write my bachelor thesis and then we are game on, okay? It's just how it is. That's just how it is. He's not on there? I thought he was on there. He's not? Okay. He's from the first ever trailer. Yeah, he is. He's a Breton. Yeah, he's a zombie. Yeah, okay. God damn it, guys. Get your shit together. No, I'm kidding.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, friends. Welcome.
This is a Ninja 614 with the sexy ass beer.
Our 2019 2019 season
And
of
I
the
don't know who
Dragon
that
post
is.
show. Thank you for joining us.
Gina
We have some
and
guests here.
Jess.
We're actually live from Twitch headquarters, which is really exciting.
Guys, Lambert
We have
pants.
friends.
We have some friends.
Special guest.
Two.
What are those hairs?
I'm Gina Bruno. I'm one of the community managers for the Elder Scrolls Online. We can kind of go around the horn here, I guess.
Guys, I'm gonna quickly screenshot
member
this
of the ESO stream team.
for proof.
And I'm an old biker that plays Elder
Okay.
Scrolls Online on Twitch.
I'm Rich Lambert, creative director.
You again.
Me again, yes.
I'm Jibs from the Lore Seekers podcast.
And I'm Jessica Folsom, also on the ESO community team.
So
Yo,
thanks
yo, I
everybody
wanna
for
print
joining us
screen
today.
this. There we
We're
go.
going to start just kind of recapping what did we just announce. Rich was just doing an incredible announcement with Kelly from Twitch. We announced just this whole crap load of stuff.
Whole year.
So we're going to Elsweyr.
I'm gonna put
in
the whole
upcoming
ass,
chapter in
big red ass
22,
circle around
which is
it.
pretty exciting. There's going to be dragons, a new Necromancer playable class, a full 12-player trial, which is really cool.
That has each boss having its own unique hard mode.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah, we were saying we just kind of noticed Alcast's head probably exploded when we said that.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is the player reaction right now. We've got we made our own little meme
they're not wrong,
based
I
off
guess.
of some of the memes we've seen from all of you.
Yeah.
Featuring
Chimera.
Chimera.
Yeah, Gina's sick, I think. She said she was sick.
And basically, all of the DLCs that we're doing in 2019 is a year-long story.
Fuck, guys, where did the picture go? Oh my god. It's...
So it's a year-long story spanning all of the DLCs and the chapter that we
There
are
it
lovingly
is.
calling Season of the Dragon.
What did you guys think?
Oh my gosh. It was good.
Was it amazing?
It was so good.
Were you out there shrieking and squealing? And
Yeah.
I'm gonna
a little
tag
bit.
him
I was
right
talking too
now.
loud 'cause we're out there watching.
So his phone is gonna bust.
Back at the sound booth, and they're trying to run the show, and I'm like, oh my god, look at that! Oh god! Oh, sorry.
It was so good. Just seeing dragons flying in the air again in an Elder Scrolls game is...
There we go, guys.
It's the best thing.
Yeah, for sure. Now, I know chat is very interested to hear who won
Retweet that
really
shit.
special lithograph. You're going to be the owner of an Elsweyr art print.
Whoa.
The maybe
I
you
want
can
one
get
of
one
those.
too.
Sign up while you're up
I want one of those.
I want
Performance, guys.
What it looks like. You can see
Do I
on the
read this
screen.
correctly?
The winner is.
Do I?
You want to try and pronounce this?
Redinator.
Redinator 101.
There you go.
Congratulations. Somebody
Come
will
on
be in
down.
touch with you to get your address. We'll ship that to you. Congrats.
Yay.
So, you can actually pre-purchase Elsweyr right now. The website is up. We are taking pre-purchases, and if you pre-purchase now, you get
Wombo,
immediate
yeah, I know.
access to the Rod Mothra horse mount. Now, these are for digital pre-purchases only, but it looks really cool. You might even
It
see some
kind of
people
looks
riding
cool,
around on
like the
horses.
Dromatra Senshi.
Black and electric.
It's awesome.
So
Man,
you'll get that.
yeah, it
Just
was
look in your
great.
collections as soon as you pre-purchase the digital version of Elsweyr.
Very necromancy.
It is, right? So you also get immediate access to Morrowind and Somerset. Now this is for full digital versions only, but it's just kind of a cool perk in case you're not already playing Elder Scrolls Online. You can get right in.
Yo, Milk Viper, what up?
Tamriel Unlimited and Morrowind and Somerset. Good stuff.
There's going to be physical copies.
So we are not doing a physical collector's edition this time,
Oh,
but we are
come on.
talking about having some sort of goodies kind of tied to the whole Season of the Dragon thing. So
Ninja's
more
like, what the
information is to
fuck?
come. But yeah, we can clarify there is no actual physical Elsweyr collector's edition.
But what am I going to put on my studio on my shelf?
Would you quit whining?
We have some
you can
stuff
put this
planned.
water there.
We have
all right?
some stuff planned.
Take this glass
Just
with
wait,
you.
Take this glass of water and just stop it.
There's some cool stuff. I like this, Gina. She's like, shut
She
up.
baited.
Moving on.
I have one of
Alright,
those.
so
I have one of
there's
those
also other
tablets,
items
guys.
When you pre-purchase.
I would sell off my soul if I have to, you know.
In addition
I'm a student.
To, there they are.
Yeah.
So
Just
the
saying.
pre-purchase items,
No, I'm
you have
kidding.
the Noble Clan Chief costume. That's a Khajiit themed costume. The Blue Dragon Imp pet. So that's a cool one. Maybe we can talk a little bit about how that works.
What
'Cause
did-
that's a pretty unique pet. The Bandari Peddler Crate, Elsweyr treasure maps, and of course, XP scrolls.
Yeah, in their studio room there, it must be very hot because they have a lot of lighting going into their faces and shit. Guys, you don't see that, right?
There are not.
There are no baby dragons in Elder Scrolls lore.
So it's fucking hot. It must be fucking hot in there.
Nobody really knows how dragons
Kadir.
come into the world in Tamriel. It's a mystery. It's kind of like the Dwemer. Just nobody knows.
That's just how it is.
So,
it's like when you try and explain to your
Lambert is like, where the fuck is my whiskey, man?
Just
because
Why?
his.
Yeah.
Get your jacket on. Get out in the
He's
car.
the guy. Why?
So awful.
No one in Tamriel's old enough to have the talk yet, so.
So that pet is basically an imp that...
It's an imp that can kind of change its appearance. It's an illusion. And
the
that's
fuck?
how we were kind of getting in the baby dragons.
Nice, throw that money.
Without destroying the lore.
Get the juicy horse.
Fellow baby dragon.
There you go.
And of course, there's
Where is
collector's edition
Vrobbel?
goodies. that
Vrobbel
come
is
with
busy
full
trying to
collector's
fix the
edition.
break the
this
game.
Comes with the full version and the upgrade. So there's the... Let's see, we're looking
I
for
think Lambert will actually get Tattoo Light. I'm not sure. But...
Love that
Super
mouse.
cute Ashen Scar Jerboa pet. The Archaic
That
Lore
looks kind of
tablet,
nice, but
mementos,
whatever. I want the outfits though.
A awesome bulky new type of Khajiit called the Sench-Rot. And that is a mount. That's a favorite. The Dragonborn style.
Guys, you think
outfit
Robbel is gonna nerf or
and
buff
the
Khajiit?
Cultural.
What's it gonna be?
So tons of cool stuff that you can get. Yes. All of this you'll get when the chapter launches.
Still no Lyra's Titanborn mount, though.
That is so creepy, dude.
Nobody else wants that.
Come on, Lyra's Titanborn with a baby Bjorn backpack, and you just hop on his shoulders, and she runs you around.
His chat totally wants that.
Sounds amazing.
So you can get Elsweyr for as little as $39.99 as an upgrade.
He probably thinks he's buffing them, but nerfs them instead.
Prices are listed on our website, which again is back up in case you would like to pre-purchase now.
And you should.
So don't forget, Elsweyr is coming on June 4th for all platforms with PC
Guys,
early access starting on May 20th.
get those 16% race change tokens, guys.
With Wrathstone, which
Time
is
to reroll
PCS.
Khajiit
Next
on all
week.
15 characters.
Patch notes next week. We know we also talked a little bit about posting some of the changes coming to the racials for combat. We're going to be posting those in the next couple days, so keep an eye out. Wrathstone comes with 2 brand new dungeons.
Get those
Maltar
juicy
and Crossbow,
16%.
the Guild Trader UI,
It's very generous
Zone
from
Guides,
Zenimax.
and more things
Crinkle
we'll be
Star
talking
with the
about
2 months
later
resub.
in the
Thank you
show,
very much.
So stick around.
Make
Those
Gaza great
dungeons
again.
Next week.
Yes. Yes.
Yo,
All right, so
Fang
we know there's been
Rush
some questions
with
coming
the
up
host.
from the community.
We promised.
Thank you
some of
very
them. We were
much.
gathering
The raid,
behind the
actually.
scenes
Damn, that's a fuck ton
while
of
the
I
live
don't
people.
know
show
how you
is
read
going on.
through chat, because it
No,
was...
How
it-
you doing?
We tried, but
And
but
thanks
chat
for
was
the
pretty
monster
quick.
host.
No, we were hitting Reddit, the forums,
raid.
Twitter, anywhere we could to grab questions.
Yes.
So we're gonna answer.
How
some
you
of those.
liking the new update?
So one of the things that we saw coming up a lot was asking about extra character slots.
Oh.
Since we are adding a new class to the game, a lot of people already have their character slots maxed out. So, Rich, would you like to touch on that?
How do you feel about that, Rich?
Tell us how you feel.
How do I feel about that?
Tell us how you feel.
Well, I know there's players out there that are already at character cap.
You
There's
one
a
of
few,
them?
you know, sitting
Yeah.
here. There's a few
I have
out there
30
still
characters, man. I need more.
watching. So what we're gonna do is with Elsweyr, we're gonna give everybody a free character slot.
Woohoo!
You're gonna be able to play the Necromancer, and then we're going to increase the maximum as well on top of that. We're not sure how many yet, but
20,
we know
20.
everybody's gonna be really excited to play Necromancer, and we want you to be able to play it.
Welcome, guys. How you
3,
doing?
4.
8, 9.
Well, I got 4 wardens.
For those who don't know Fang Rush, make sure to follow him. Can somebody
Now,
shout
what
him out?
about what can we expect for a
He
crappy
the man
update
on the
next week?
NA
We know
server.
Somerset was really big. Pretty much had everything laid out right there. People
Guys,
like
get those
this.
16% race change
Yeah, we
tokens.
learned
They're
a lot
16%
with
off, okay?
Somerset.
Reroll Khajiit.
Rimmon, which is kind of the main hub that you're going to get to go and explore. That was actually the city you saw in the trailer, which looks amazing.
Time to
We're
reroll.
going to try to do something similar for that.
Great. Just in case anyone is still typing dragon into chat, we finished our giveaway. Apologize, you didn't win. Yeah, maybe.
There's still a lot of people watching, man.
Control Gina, and then it's okay.
Still a lot
It's
of
not
people.
okay.
Oreo.
You know.
Triggered.
Oreo Kyle Banana is the code word.
Oh my gosh.
You're gonna get banned again.
Thank you,
I
Dano.
can physically ban you from this room if you want.
Right now.
I get dragged out by my ear. You're out.
We'll
Some
just
people-
kind of push him aside and it'll be fine.
Some people are also asking who
Guys,
is
don't
the
type
guy
dragon,
who
man.
did the
Oh
wagon
my god.
At the end of the CG trailer. Some of you know, but some of you
Okay,
don't.
sure,
They
go
were
ahead.
asking.
Why not?
So
You know.
that's one of the things we love to do in our trailers, is to try to throw a player analog in there. And so that is actually the Breton from our original launch trailers. So he is the player analog throughout the entire year.
A lot of people thought he died.
Well,
The parle
he's got-
français.
we're turning into like an undead dude.
Nah,
He's
not
got-
really,
look at this
man.
guy. One of the worm dudes, and he's been gone for a while. Now all of a sudden you see him with the glowy eyes.
Guys,
and
I have to
the
call
haze,
Zenimax now,
representing
dude.
the Necromancer class, the player coming back.
I need to give them
First
something.
question I
Everybody
asked,
type
hey,
dragon.
Is that supposed to
What
be
am I
our
gonna
class?
do?
Just like the elven chick is the,
Dragon
supposed to
HQ.
be the player that we saw in all the other stuff. Yeah, so that's the nameless placeholder for you.
It's you.
Perfect.
Although I don't play Breton, so.
Oh.
We had some questions from people asking, how do I get
Breton
that
is dead
Hot
next
Pepper
batch, guys.
Phantom Guar pet? That was the
Gone.
second milestone unlock, which we unlocked basically before we even
That's amazing.
I'm pretty sure my face just
Hans,
went
yeah.
when Kelly was like, "Hey, we're
Good
just
job.
starting, and you got this already." That was amazing.
Maybe Orphis, I don't know.
So the Bantam
But we will
Guar
get
pet,
more
all
info
you need
soon.
to do, it's for all platforms. Just log in anytime this month. Just have to log in. If you already logged in sometime in January, it's cool.
Breton
but then
new
it'll be
stamina,
delivered
best in
sometime
slot
March.
race.
When
March
Wrathstone
something.
goes live.
Okay.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do. So when Wrathstone goes live, you'll get the pet.
It'll show up in your collections.
When will Wrathstone go
Minimal
live,
effort,
though?
Just for watching. And thank you for watching.
Yes.
Dragon HQ.
All right. The Khajiit's name in the trailer. That's actually a pretty good segue to talk a little bit more about this amazing trailer that we showcased earlier. So, who was this?
I'm sure those guys all have a
This is
fucking
Chimera.
hangover.
Come here.
Because I know they were out
Cheers,
yesterday
Faye.
drinking themselves to death.
So many people love her. Like she's already got a huge
A
fan
Dromatra
base.
Torchbox,
Yeah,
that would
I
actually be
mean,
cool.
The trailer is amazing, and the Blur, who's the studio that we work with to make this.
They're
were
baiting
amazing
us
to
with free slot.
We actually flew out to visit them. We kind of walked them through scripts. We had lots
Look, a
of
ninja
back
is
and
like,
forths.
I need
And
more
I think
water.
it shows in that trailer
Please.
just how tuned in to what we were trying to accomplish with that trailer. They're amazing, and I'm super stoked about what they're doing next.
Yes. And as Rich mentioned in the announcement stream, there will
bet
be a
that.
continuation of that trailer a little later this
E3.
year. Yeah, at E3.
That's the next one.
Yeah,
so
Ninja's like,
It's gonna be awesome.
God.
And I think this is the very first
Why
time
am I
we've
still
ever
here?
shown a new character in a trailer that you will be able to meet in the game.
Yeah, she plays
So
a
we
very large
introduced her,
part
yeah.
in the main story of this year.
New Khajiit, not bad choice.
That's that shade she throws Abner Tharn at the end of the
Wasn't that
trailer.
great?
Yeah,
She's just all like, ah, you.
Yeah, I mean,
You had one job, man.
I can spam Dawnbreakers and
animation
Nados all day.
in there. They did,
Oh.
Blur is amazing at what they do, and they knocked everything out of the park.
It's very
Guys,
subtle,
stop spamming, please.
It makes it feel a lot more alive. It's
Just
very
the,
cool.
when you look at Chimera and she's like, oh, I almost swore. Whoa,
Holy shit.
holy cow! Like you see her eyes open up when the door's opening, and she's just like, oh, like you don't usually see.
Probably.
that kind of
Tri-faction.
Yeah.
Once they release the race changes, I can talk about them.
So now you guys understand when you saw that
need
short
to wait.
teaser that we did last week. It all makes sense now,
Yeah,
right?
that was fun.
AoE Resurrection, guys.
Totally fun.
God
Yeah.
bless.
It would have been more fun if it didn't get data mined, but
Yeah, that was the
They're
idea.
so salty about the data mining, but it's their own
It would've been
fucking
very
fault.
first. Yeah.
But some jerks had to go and spoil everybody's fun.
yes, well, moving on.
Paradigm with the Prime.
There was some
Thank you
shade
very
that
much.
All right, we'll just
Guys,
move
today
on.
so many subs that it's fucking amazing.
So dragons.
We got like
Dragons.
That's a thing now. It's gonna happen.
It is.
40 or
on that?
Oh my
50
gosh.
subs today.
Like,
That's
all right, so I
fucking
go back to the
insane.
trailer again. Yeah, that was pretty much what happened. Like we were out there watching it and we're just freaking out.
Who's that dude?
Especially at the very end. What's that dragon's name? The big one.
It's like
Can we?
So
I told them in
his name- I'm
Morrowind,
gonna call him
I told them in
Cal,
Somerset,
because it's easy to say, but
they
it's
don't learn.
Cal
Next year, I bet your ass there will be leaks again.
All dragons are 3-syllable names.
Oh man, you know how to struggle on that. All right.
Mass
But anyway,
wrestling
yeah.
into 60 Earthcore. That sounds like a plan.
Lawrence actually reads out all the really difficult names so that we can pronounce them.
Yep, and he can tell you that you're wrong.
Man, Lawrence, the sailor.
Many times.
Enforcer
He just looks at you and
Nuance
goes,
with another sub. Thank you very much.
But yeah, no. The very end of that trailer
Zero eye.
flew out.
Probably true.
Just that moment, yeah. The sunset. That should be
in his mind.
Awesome.
Learning the
Dragons
rotation.
again. I mean, it's been 7 years since we've seen, or played.
I'm just happy the
Elder
PTS
Scrolls
is
game
next
with
week
dragons.
because my exam is this Friday,
And so
guys.
just to see them flying
So
around
I will be
and know
streaming
that
a
they're
lot
back in the
next week.
world, and they're not bones now. I mean,
You're right.
They are real dragons.
Yeah.
And we aren't Dragonborn, so we can't go Fusra on them.
Press forward. And
sorry.
Homie with another Prime sub. Thank you very much.
But I like how the cow's coming out
Juicy,
of the cage,
juicy subs.
and he pauses for a minute and kind of looks at Abner.
Yeah.
And it gives you that moment of this is a really powerful creature, and he's not even going to waste his time.
He's
with
like,
these
I'm
flies
gone.
right here. He just gives him that
leaves
kind
her
of,
there.
and then flies away after.
Yeah. I will be learning a lot till
Really-
Friday.
really well done.
And then
This tells a
afterwards,
lot in a
we
short
can go to
period
the
amount of time.
PTS. Automatic
And we
taco
worked
with
a lot
a
with
2
Bethesda,
months
too, to make sure that
resub.
we're kinda sticking
Juicy,
within
juicy
war
Prime.
guidelines.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely. That's one of
2.0,
the
you know the
most
wrong.
interesting parts of our job is working with Bethesda on the lore and
E3's in June
making sure that
2019.
we're doing
Are you sure,
the
Skyzen?
IP right. Most of that team has been together since like Morrowind. So
Ryzen
they're
2.6, I
super
don't know, guys.
well-versed in
I will
the
talk
lore,
about my new
and
setup
they
pretty
really care
soon,
about it.
okay? I
So
can show you
they
how
keep
to
us
get
on our
300
And we loop 'em
FPS in
in
this
pretty early,
game.
too. Like, we
You
have
just
some
need like
concept art for
4K
Dragon, if we wanna show
dollars,
that off,
then you should be set.
Just sort of some early ideas of what we
No,
want.
I'm kidding.
Dragons
You will
and
never
Gears
get
to
so
look
much.
Oh man.
And
20 FPS.
poses and yeah,
That
and you
looks
were
nice.
saying that there's actually a way that we can make dragons look different, almost like Legos, like put little pieces
Creative
together or something.
pieces,
Yeah, one of the things that the art team did really early on was explore how we can
Give us fucking
almost
dragons.
build a parts-driven system to dragons to get some
Tonem
variation
with
in
another
there. And so
sub.
they came
Thank
up
you
with a
very
way
much.
to kind of put different pieces of dragon parts together so that we get unique dragons, so they don't look all the same.
Guys, that's why I need all the Prime subs.
Can we
I'm
talk
fucking
about
broke
maybe
because
what
I had to buy a
kind
new
of
PC,
dragon
okay?
Only 3, right?
I shouldn't have done it yet,
There's only
but I
3
was so
kinds of
tired of
dragons?
There's
0
only 3
FPS.
Who told you that?
actual dragons.
Dead money.
Who said that?
I'm asking the question. It looks
You
like
saw 3 come out.
Yeah. Oh, snap. Oh,
To be
snap.
continued.
Okay, fair enough.
But those are more?
But yeah,
1, 2,
dragons
3.
aren't gone in our time period. Most of them are in hibernation or hiding.
Yeah.
Man, all the lore
And
dudes, man, they're gonna lose their
there
shit. There's
were a
like, dragons
few
are
in the
fucking
Halls of
dead.
Colossus, which
What are
you got to
Necros
see
doing
in the
here?
trailer. And
I'm
when
like,
they
I don't
kinda come out of
understand.
hiding,
I just wanna
they
kill
go
shit.
Look for friends.
Where's my bros?
Exactly.
So moving on, one of the other things that we revealed.
Yeah,
was the
yeah,
Necromancer
DC Comics.
class
I'm actually
that
pretty
is starting.
hyped.
You know, this is the first time we've added a
Press
class since the
forward.
Warden. Pretty
I guess
exciting.
not today,
How
because
do you sort of
Mindless
plan
on
how
with
this
the
type of
Prime
class is
sub.
gonna fit
Thank
into
you,
an existing
thank you.
game that's already kind of matured in a sense? Oh, and we have some really cool concept art too.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
that's
is
new
actually
ones,
one
huh?
of their- this is
Elementalist.
This would be
Post studies and concepts for their damage line.
the Elementalist.
Guys, somebody give me all those screenshots
It's
later,
still
okay?
in flux
Please.
for a change.
It is. We're still very much work in progress on all of this.
Burning
But you get to
Skulls,
see some of
Summon
the
Skeleton
ideas,
Mage,
some of the
Skele-
concepts that we have.
Skeleton
So there's that kind of
Bomber.
skeleton
Oh,
bomber
boy.
that I touched on. This is kind
I'm
of the tanking
gonna
line, so
mark
you can
this
see the
because I need to
idea
know.
of the Bone Colossus down there in the bottom right. I know you're looking at that.
That's awesome.
But there you go. There's a good example of it.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh,
Argonian
shit,
bone
look at this.
colossus. Oh, my lord. Will it have
So the
oh,
player
the
gets to
tail
turn
and
into that, yeah?
They do. That's
even
so
noticed
the
that.
ultimate the tanking line.
Yay.
And you know, to answer your question, Gina, one of the things that we look at is, you know, are there any kind of holes in what we're thinking in terms of the classes? You know, is one of the biggest ones that we were missing, and something that players have asked for literally forever. Since beta, they've been asking.
F for servers. Let's wait for.
All right, so we know you talked about pets and
They're gonna
just
talk
a little
about
bit in the
performance
announcement.
updates,
Do
so-
you want to give 1 or 2 examples of some abilities that players can expect?
Sure. Let's see if I can remember the name. So one of the damage ones I think is called Graveyard.
Yep. I think that's kind of a temp name for
Yeah,
now,
but the idea behind it is it's a ground targeted AoE, and you throw it on the ground, and it does AoE damage. If you throw that down on top of a corpse, it gets bonus damage from it.
Oh.
So the same thing kind of works with the healing line. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. It's Essence something.
Release Essence.
Release Essence. There you go. Almost got
Man,
it.
Chino with the
And
names.
Basically, with that, it's kind of like Healing Springs. You throw this on the ground, and it does kind of a burst heal initially. But if you drop that on a corpse, everybody
You
in the
though.
area for that burst heal, and then they'll also get hot on top of them, or heal over
Nice.
time over top of them. So it really fits that kind of strategic.
And the more
Bone
corpses
Dragon
there,
breath.
maybe more of a bonus, or
I just hope all
That's
those
something that
abilities
we're gonna
don't
work
have
on
like
in
a
numbers balance.
2-hour
I think that's going to be horribly
animation,
broken,
okay?
But
why?
have
A
to be a
stack
cap.
of dead players in a keep?
What could go
But
wrong?
free heals for days?
we'll
What?
dig into that and we'll look at that. But the idea is the abilities are always useful, even if there aren't any corpses around. But you can also summon your own.
Guys, you need to go buy Necropotence right now,
And
okay?
you can
Before
power
it's too late.
Now, I know you had a question we talked about earlier of the lore. Like, how do you tap into the lore of Necromancers from all the other Elder Scrolls games to kind of
Nerf's already
decide
coming
the
in, dude.
skill lines?
Yeah, so like when you're looking to put the Necromancer skill line together, looking back through all the lore, how did you do it? Like, how did you put all the parts?
Oh man, they have a lore seeker there. He's gonna get fucking
back
stabbed.
and forth between. No, this is not a Necromancer. This is what Necromancer.
Yeah, I know, Skander. I hope
No,
they
it's
do
just
it
a
like
lot
the
of talking
Wardens or
and
like
digging into the
Shulks and
lore.
stuff like that.
We're
That would be
really
cool.
heavily on the lore, and we want to make sure that it fits in there.
Sure.
Necromancers are, focused really around 3 schools of magic. I think it's illusion, destruction, and conjuration. And so we looked
Not
at a lot
yet.
of those types of abilities, and that's where we got a lot of inspiration from the skill.
They will
lines.
maybe
So
have one
I think
permanent pet. We will see, but yeah, it doesn't
I
really.
think the Bone Colossus is a really good example of that. Where you're completely changing your appearance. That's very much an illusion.
I sent you all the screen. Okay, thank you, Termy.
Really cool.
Somebody in
Thank
chat
you.
just asked if the use of the corpses affect the use of the Templar's repent skill.
No, we actually changed that, I thought, a while ago, where multiple Templars could use the same corpse. So we're building on that technology, and now multiple Necromancers can, utilize that same thing.
And what about
Nice.
werewolves? Can they devour these corpses too?
Very cool.
Exciting. All right, so moving on to the next thing, something that we didn't talk about in the announcement, but is also coming with Elsweyr, is a new Guild Finder feature.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
Yeah.
So we have a screenshot of what that's going to look like. You can kind
Guild
of see
Finder.
that guilds are going to be categorized into different types, and they'll be able to choose
Yeah, so
how they
What
want their
the
guild
fuck?
categorized.
this works
right?
on both sides. So it works from the guild perspective that wants to kind of advertise their guild. There are a number of different things that you
Where
can
is
choose
my,
that your guild
fishing
kinda fits
guild?
into, and
Casual
you can
fishing?
see that stuff in there. And then you can advertise your guild, and then anybody that goes in and looks at that
Zin,
will be
come on,
filtered and
man.
search by those guilds and apply.
That's awesome.
And when they do apply, there's a tool set inside that allows the
Hardcore.
guild leaders or whoever has permission to kind of go through those.
Guys, fuck that shit. If you're sending, I'm not
It's
gonna
be
list
huge. Like,
Hodor
I'm sure
there.
you get
Fuck
these
that.
questions a lot when you stream too. Like, how
Constantly.
do I find a guild?
So we have to
How do
have
I-
commands in chat, and they got to go to the Discord, and they got to.
We are looking for no players.
Sometimes they don't know their at name. And
Role
we
play?
spend 10 minutes
What do
trying
you
to get them
mean?
invited.
No.
Where now we can be like, go in the game and just.
Oh, it does.
Search.
Trading,
You can
group
look for
PvE,
guilds
role playing,
based
social
on your
PvP.
interests, the type of stuff.
Bye-bye,
that you wanna
Ognefka.
do, PvP, PvE, role playing. Like, yeah, it's huge.
It's going to be a very nice quality.
Guys, you need to send us
Again,
200
this is a
million to get into
PC
Hodor, okay?
UI screenshot.
It's
It will
really
also work
expensive
with
to
the
keep up the
game players, so console players
infrastructures.
will be able to use this as well.
Awesome.
Yay. So Sunspire trial, new
So I can
full
actually choose-
player trial that is coming in Elsweyr. It's going to be about the length
that.
of Maul.
Look at that.
Right?
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
yes, I love it.
Let's
Look at
fucking go.
That guy,
Yes,
is,
that
that
was
guy
pretty
is
good.
making a mistake taking him on by himself.
Are you
isn't
ready?
he?
Are you ready to take that?
He needs 11 friends.
I hope that the other 11 people are back.
Guys,
here
my
behind
heart,
the
my heart.
Screen,
Heels, please.
or else this is already a wipe, and I'm just.
Day one clear, I'm telling you, okay?
Look, he's
So
he's standing in
are-
the fire.
Are all the bosses dragons?
They are. This is a dragon trial.
And like Rich
no.
mentioned earlier, each boss has its own hard mode.
Yeah, there's a unique hard mode. There's tons of cool new mechanics in there for you to learn.
God damn it, it will be a shit
And
show on the
there's also
PTS. Fuck.
challenging base pop. That was one of the things
yeah.
that we got a lot of feedback on in the last few trials. Is it feels too easy? It's too short. We really love Mauve Lorcage. We like the mechanics. We like kind of the pacing.
Oh baby, they're gonna do
So
similar to Maw?
We put that in there, and I think you're gonna be
Damn!
surprised
Tons
at
of
how
new
well it plays.
rewards.
Yeah, there's lots of cool stuff.
I got it, yeah.
Are they going to get special types of rewards for each boss? Since they have their own hard modes.
We're still digging through that stuff.
They don't deserve it. Yeah, that's what he's gonna
It's probably
say.
safe to assume that it'll work kind of like Cloud Rest, where there's like a perfected and non-perfected. There will be titles, you know, that kind of
Skins.
Yep,
Maybe.
there will be at least a skin in there.
Nice.
But like I said, a
Give
lot
us
of that
two,
stuff is still
man.
in flux. We're still working through that.
Day one harmon. Nah, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I'm happy that it's a full trial.
No ninja. Bad ninja.
Let it go. Let it go.
Collector's edition.
I figured, yeah, I figured try. I mean, you got to work really hard to get one of the sweetest mounts in the game.
Right. I saw somebody mention in chat asking about Twitch drops.
What about Twitch drops?
You just got the look.
What about Twitch drops? I didn't.
So Twitch drops are currently
Yeah,
on.
man,
All
that
you
would
have
be
to do
cool,
is link
actually.
Your ESO and Twitch account on the website.
So you don't
The
want me to
ESO
give them,
website. That is.
You don't want me to give them a secret code for what they need to put in.
No. No. Drink your
Is it
water.
dragon?
I don't want to sing Baby Shark again, so I won't do it this time.
Killing me. The last thing in Elsweyr that you talked about during the announcement were the PvP updates. So
Oh boy,
you have
now it's
the
coming.
Artifacts that you mentioned,
Yep.
which are going to be pretty crazy. That's actually what it looks like.
There's Volendrung, yep.
Yeah.
That is
Volendrung.
that's an Eye of Mordor hammer.
Guys, we need all those screenshots, okay?
That's what it is. Yeah.
And somebody's... Uhawk00 with another Prime sub, thank you very much.
I guess not today because
Pretty major change.
fucking glued to the ground, dude.
The weapon of latency.
So we know.
Dude, clip that with that
You don't
name,
have to
please.
type drops to get drops.
I didn't even say it. I didn't even say
It
it
was
this
probably
time.
your wife.
You're so fired.
The weapon of
Ninja
latency.
wife is fired now.
Did she do it?
We know none of this really matters unless we fix performance. And that's something that we see get brought up pretty frequently. We saw it in Twitch chat. We see it on the forums.
No,
What are
not
you guys
yet,
doing
Ruben.
to fix the performance. And we do have plans for that. But our fearless leader, Rich, is going to talk about those plans.
It looks
Yeah,
fine
I
on
mean,
my
it's-
stream.
It's a hard problem to solve. It's something that we want to solve. And this year we're focused on really two major initiatives. One is on fixture loading and how we load fixtures, how quickly we load fixtures. And the other is how we update the character. You know, the character is huge. There's all kinds of things. There's different gear and whatnot, and we have to
Please
load all
don't
that in
break the
memory to
game.
make sure that it all works and runs properly. So those are the two big ones we're working on. Like I said, it's not an easy problem. It's going to take some time to work on, but
And
our
that's
goal,
game-wide, not
our
just...
goal
Another
is
5
to,
years,
you
guys.
know,
Another 5
fix
years.
that stuff and improve it significantly over the course of the year.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and that's not just Cyrodiil. It's game-wide.
Everywhere, game wide.
Trials and
You know, that's
anything. Yep.
yeah, that's the big point.
Well, cool. When do you think some of those changes will start to go in?
It depends on how testing goes and how
How testing goes.
If we run into any other problems, I would, if I had to hazard a guess now, probably within the next 6 to 8 months. So it's going to take some time.
Yeah. Well, just to give people an idea so they know. All right. Moving into Wrathstone.
Wrathstone.
So Wrathstone coming
First
to
DLC.
PTS next week. It is going to be our first DLC of the year.
Words.
I don't know what I was just trying to do there. I guess talk and read
It's
and
that
think.
Twitch
It's just,
chat on your.
Lawrence is staring
yeah,
at you
I
right
know,
now.
it's so
Words.
distracting.
So
right?
Depths of Malatar and Frostvault, the two dungeons that are coming with it.
Neurazone with another Prime
A whole bunch
sub.
of really
Oh no,
cool
a normal
mechanics in there.
sub.
You
Thank
got to see
you.
a little tease
Much
of
much
some of them
appreciated.
in the trailer. The Skivaton thing is actually. the
Volendrul
final
will
boss fight
fucking probably
in
rip
one of
that
the
shit.
dungeons.
A Skivaton.
Skivaton fight.
It's really cool. I'm not going to spoil it. You have to jump in and play it on PTS.
Wow. So which one?
And I shall.
And the
Damn.
hard mode for that fight, by the way, is bonkers.
Ooh, hard mode.
Bonkers.
We're expecting
Yes,
bonkers.
because we have
I
a
expect
300
to hear
ping
a
mode.
few fins.
Yeah.
So
As per usual.
this is a screenshot of one of the bosses that you'll be fighting. In
Performance update, yeah, it was
One
1 minute
previous to
talk.
That was Depths of Malatar,
Pre-
again, one of the bosses that you'll be fighting. Yeah, that one.
Spoiler, the beams that were in that previous screenshot,
Yeah.
they might be a very important part of that fight.
Oh, there you go.
go.
Tip.
Pro tip.
Don't cross the beams.
That's right.
Or maybe you have to cross the boss into the beams.
Oh, maybe.
I haven't played it, so I don't know.
You all can figure that out. I'm just going to say there's a tease.
Sounds like a player testable.
Now I love that. That's my favorite line. Love that line.
Where does,
Brovar.
So the Dwemer things that you saw, oh, Mike's gonna kill me. The Dwemer things that you saw are in Frost Vaults, and Depths of Malatar is the Aliad themed dungeon.
Right, but where in the world are they?
Oh,
do you remember?
Chess is like pushing. He's like he doesn't fucking know. Why do you keep pushing?
That's okay.
You know what? It's in the
Tamriel. Oh, they're in Tamriel.
They're in Tamriel.
He gets it. He understands.
Performance update. Yeah, we are working on it.
I was paying
I
attention.
guess. That sounds
what
about.
was the deal with all the gold and everything in Depths of Malatar?
The gold and everything.
Like the gold
The golden
color?
stuff.
Oh.
No, the actual gold that was in the screenshot.
Oh.
It looked like they were fighting
On
literally
piles of
in
gold.
gold.
Yeah.
Or is that a spoiler?
You'll have to figure that out.
Scrooge
part of the
McDuck is
story.
making a cameo.
Some of them do play, but not
When
many.
you go in there, you'll have to kind of figure
A lot are just role players. There's a few good players in the company, but yeah,
a
it's
little bit of
not a lot.
interesting lore there.
Dude, look at that weapon there. That's new, right? It's a new stuff.
So we already talked about the zone guide that's coming in
Which
Wrathstone.
is really cool, by
It
the way.
is cool.
It's super easy to use, and it totally makes your life easier.
What did I do?
You get to see all the stuff that you still need to do in the zone. So instead of having to go into your achievements and check, did I get all the sky shards? Did I defeat all the delve bosses? Did I defeat all the world bosses? You'll just have a nice little checklist there.
Yeah, it's super easy to get
nice.
distracted in our game. You know, I'm doing this or I'm doing that. I go away.
One Tamriel, man.
You know, and it's gonna make life easier for
This is a completionist dream.
Yep. New player and OCD player.
Well, just keeping them on a new player on the main quest for a zone.
Yeah.
It's huge right there because a lot of they're trying to get their skill points and they're trying to progress the story and get through all of the stuff. And I'm regularly, and those of us who would play the game all the time, it's really easy for us to intuit our way through by looking at where you are in the zone and looking at the journal and remembering that quest that you did a couple of years ago and figuring out where you are. But to try to
Well,
relay
they don't even write
who's
SO
asking
stream
the question,
team.
where am I? This is going to be huge.
Oh, I think we've all done that too, playing games where you're playing for a while, you take a little break, you come back, and it's like, what was I doing again? Yeah, we all do it.
What
So,
step was I on?
That'll definitely make it a little bit easier. We talked about the Guild
Nice.
Trader UI changes, also coming in Q1.
Why don't you give an
As always,
altogether
there's more.
overhaul?
We do have 6 new item sets and 2 new monster masks coming, and we'll be
Ghost
updating
Soldier.
some Cyrodiil sets in Update 21.
Thank you
Fun
for
collectibles
the 2
from both
months
the dungeons
resub.
and PvP.
Thank you.
PvP has some crazy little pet that you can get from the Gladiator Proofs? And there's going to be a hat, pet, skin, and dye from the dungeons that you can get. All this will be detailed in the patch notes, by the way. With
No,
me.
they have to remember it.
Just like we're all trying to remember
Totally less
everything.
work for you if you do that one.
Sure, yeah, less work. There is a new battleground.
Next week will be the patch notes.
and the upcoming update. Yeah.
Eld Angvar.
Yes.
The shit has Goma with another Prime sub. Thank you.
Eld Angvar?
Eld Angvar. And it is very different from what you're
No
so
race
it's
change
really
stuff
interesting to
talked. No, not yet.
Different how?
Just moving around the map is different.
Yeah.
I
Did
like
you get
that.
in
What?
trouble for swearing? No, not really.
That's great. That's good.
Nobody really
That was
complained.
Well done. It's just kind of the way you move around. There's, I don't know if you remember in Murkmire, kind of in the
I remember Murkmire.
Royo,
main
come on,
story,
man.
There's
Please.
kind of that almost dream of going back with the aliens, and you're in there. So think that, but in a battleground.
Oh.
All right.
That's cool.
I know. Also, depending on
Fuck
the
it in the
game
list.
mode that you choose, certain parts of the map will open
This
and
life,
close
yeah.
and become inaccessible.
That is so
Yep.
cool.
Keeps it kind of fresh.
Yeah.
It does.
Interesting. All right.
That's pretty sweet.
Gonna test it out next week.
Probably.
Yes, of course.
You guys have to test everything out next week.
Okay.
Another big thing is the champion point increase that we have traditionally done every update. It's not happening this update. Not
Nope.
gonna do it.
I'm not going to increase it anymore. You know, that's something that we've heard loud and
Should
clear.
have stopped with 300.
When is the next time you're going to increase it, Rich?
Tell us more, Rich.
Go ahead.
No more CP increase.
For the
Should we
foreseeable
all
future,
lean
we
in?
don't plan on increasing it.
Yeah, you heard it here, chat. For the foreseeable
Yeah,
future.
Chad is like, what?
No more
Yeah,
CP
it's
creep.
something that we've heard a lot. You know, we kind of agree with, you know,
So do I.
the champion system is giving to players. And we want to take a step back and reevaluate the system and look at it and see if it's doing the things that we actually want.
It's not doing what they should.
So once we figure out what we want to do with it and how we want to address things, then we'll kind of talk more about it.
Yeah, it also discourages a lot of new players, I think.
It's a good thing.
Heard it here first.
Good things
Yeah.
coming.
That I did not. I've anticipated a lot of things, but not that one.
And this will also help newer players.
Yeah.
Guys, it's like 5 a.m.
Up a
here.
little, yeah.
No, I'm kidding. It's like midnight.
All right, so again, all of this is coming to PTS next week, along with the patch notes. What other questions does everybody have? Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah,
I'm
do you guys
stalling
have
because I'm
some?
trying to like
start off.
multitask here.
Oh man, now I can't remember the.
You're on the spot.
You have all the.
Shield
where's all your
me.
notes?
I think he took mine.
Oh, these are your notes.
I don't know.
You better go back grind, okay? There's no time to
They're
watch.
all
My
written in
scribbles.
pencil on the back.
Man, I was back there just right.
Yeah.
All right, so we already talked about dragon variations, didn't we?
A tiny bit, yeah.
This is something we were always kind of wondering because, you know, necromancers are, I mean, it's
No, nothing.
very frowned upon, obviously. It's outlawed by the
Galaxy,
Civic
nothing yet.
Order. Mages Guild hates them. So if I'm a necromancer and I'm running in Cyrodiil, do my interactions with NPCs, are they different than usual? Or is it...
That's one of the things that we're looking at. So for now, we're focused on getting the world of Tamriel to react to you.
Right.
And where we're starting is with the justice reactions. So that's the I'm in town, I do something overtly necromantic, and they react. We're going to see how that
But
plays.
can't
and
cause
then we're gonna
necromancer
start to
shit
look
in the
into
town,
where else
otherwise
we
they're
can
gonna
exploit
fucking
if
kill
we
me.
expand
Gotcha.
it all.
So the justice reaction is kind of the first part of that system.
That's the big part of it, and getting that in is the most important.
Yeah, I know. 800 is still a lot. I wish it would be
Playing as
less.
a necromancer around towns where you have to do a quest, where you're gonna have to.
That's a good question.
Use your skills. It's gonna be a trickier.
That's one of the things that we're looking at. And we want the necromancer life to be a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
that
you
fits
see,
the world
it's
of
only when
the
you're gonna use
we want
necro
you to
skills.
be able to complete the quests that are in the game. So, it's
So you
something
can
we're
use
very-
all the
very
shit,
much
right?
Punishing the noobs for.
Well, yeah, I mean, we kind
Is
of do
this
that with justice. You know, you steal something and you get whacked by the guard right away. And you're like,
That's
what
one of
did
my
I
most
do?
favorite things ever, to watch a new streamer try ESO and then accidentally get crushed by guards.
So when you go into town, tone the necromancer down to like 2.
Yeah.
Well, that's why it's overt necromancer
Yeah.
actions, right? Summoning pets, doing those kinds of things, rather than just I'm a necromancer.
Yeah, I exist.
Turning
Oh, well.
into a
Transforming into a
Colossus and
lich,
walk around, yeah.
God damn it,
I
necros
saw a
can
lot of
then.
people asking about housing. So we do have some new houses coming. We don't have an exact release date yet, but it'll be sometime around Wrathstone launch. There's one really cool
New
one in
houses.
particular. It will
Get
be on
ready
PS,
to
so you'll
empty
be able
your
to test it,
pocket.
but it's basically spoilers, I guess. I don't have to say it.
You can totally
have to
spoil it
say
if you want, but you're gonna make me sad if you do. No, you can totally tell.
So go ahead,
Wanna
Jay.
make Rich
What were you
sad.
saying?
No,
You can
sorry,
totally
no.
sad.
Fun's over.
Do you want to talk about it?
Nope.
No,
Go for it,
okay.
Tina.
Okay.
It's all you.
So, I mean, there's two different ones, but I assume we're thinking of
I
the
don't
same
think
one.
they're
So
gonna
it's
talk about
basically
it's
like
gone there. It's gone.
Sort of a house arena. And there's going to be little traps that you can pull to kind of screw with the people dueling. It's a pretty
man.
Only
it's pretty neat.
20K
It's a lot different
crowns.
than the other houses we've had before.
Was
That's
that
awesome.
inspired by some of the arenas that players have made in their own houses?
There was that, and
Yeah.
then we got a lot of really great feedback from the battlegrounds that we have now.
yeah.
Was it Aldkarak? Aldkarak?
Fucking pre-made versus solo queues. Get rid of that shit.
And so we were like, well, let's try this. Let's do something different and see how it works.
PTS will be next week, and we're
Rich,
probably
there's
gonna
a
get it
lot of people in
mid-February.
chat asking about race change tokens, since we're kind of adjusting. I think all of the racial passives are
We
being
are
touched
doing
in
a
some
pass on
way.
them,
So, what can we tell people for what we're sort of thinking about doing?
Yeah, Rich.
Nothing.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
One of the things we want to do,
Oh,
and this is
guys.
something that is going to take a little bit of work on our end, but we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to at least once change their race. So we want to give everybody one race change token per account.
What if you have 15 tunes and they're all lizards?
Maybe you should wait for the
Ninja's fucked, man. Ninja's fucked.
evaluate that.
Rip.
But at the very minimum, we want to make sure everybody has
Goodbye, lizards.
Yeah. Cool. So we mentioned this at the beginning of the show. Words again, I know. We mentioned this at the beginning of the show, but we will be giving everybody sort of a sneak peek of what's to come with.
I also know them, but I can't talk, okay, about it.
In the next day or two, so stay tuned for that. And of course, the full patch notes posted next week, once we're on PTS. All right, what else? Sorry, my little thingy is popping out here.
We made the exact same face at the same time.
Guys, don't worry. The race change tokens are on discount, 16% off.
Did you have some more lore questions?
No.
No?
No. You were answering them.
It's now or never, okay?
I'm like, oh, he's answering them all sweet.
Well, we have questions, but we've already been told that you won't answer
Technically,
them, so
you know, you can save a lot of money. If you buy 20 race change tokens, that's a lot of money saved, you know?
I thought at the beginning of the show, the mandate was not to ask questions that are going to have a non-answer. Per our general over here.
Don't point at me.
Who is all like, I'd rather not have a whole bunch of non-answers, please. So only ask the questions that can be answered.
Spoiler, like Steeler, or spoiler?
Like spoiler?
Yeah, any of the questions.
Fine.
Yeah.
Ask whatever questions you want. All right? Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So somebody asked, Rich, cake or pie?
I guess not.
College guy with another Prime sub, thank you.
Chocolate cream pie.
There you go.
That's a good one.
Thank you, man.
Nobody's going to fault you for that.
Yeah.
I do have a
Yummy,
question
yummy.
because we've spent a lot of on your podcast. The last one you did, there was a whole bunch of information in there about dragon breaks and how significant they are.
A lot of
and
people
there was a
thought
lot
that
of
was-
speculation about this one with the tablet and the dragon
Kilimandro.
break. As it turns out, the dragon break isn't really what's happening here.
That's right.
Yeah.
Guys, I have 6 tokens, but it's not enough, I think.
Yeah, so the Wrathstone tablet.
20 is
you're
about
gonna find out
180
more about
euros.
this as you're kind of digging into the lore and progressing through the story.
Fuck
but
my life.
It's actually the key to open the vault in Halls of Colossus.
Which is not a trial.
Which is not
Does
a trial.
that mean dragons are about to come flying out of here? Because this tablet is...
I blame,
Together?
I blame Jordan for
That's
that
the key.
Yeah.
That was the key to the door.
Fortunately,
voice too
we
loud?
also have to be in
Really?
the Halls of Colossus.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we're in Twitch then. Phew. Somebody was just asking, are Necromancers bundled with Elsweyr, kind of like what we did with the
Just
Warden?
bought-
Yes.
Yes.
Buy.
So if you pre-purchase or just outright purchase Elsweyr, you will get the Necromancer with that, which is
Oh,
pretty cool.
interesting.
So you want to talk about spell stones or spell crafting? Since I'm allowed to ask
Pulling out the
anything
tough
now.
questions.
You can totally ask.
So, well, that was another one of the theories that a lot of people came up with, because in that little cheeser, the
Right.
stones wrapped up like maybe, and the spell crafting, there was theories there's going to be stones and
He
things like that.
knows,
So
man.
I've read a lot of
We
people
get
throwing
one
the banter
slot
around
for free.
the
And maybe a
spell
few
crafting. So I'm just curious
extras
if
that you
had
can
any
buy.
discussion or topics or
It
things.
comes up. It comes up from time to time. It's something that we're not planning to do anytime soon. It's kind of on the back burner for now. You know, we have other bigger fish to fry, so to speak, with the Necromancer. We have balance
So it
issues.
could happen someday, maybe.
Balance
Not
issues?
saying no, is what you're saying.
I'm saying
This is
yes,
2012
but you're
all
not
over again
saying
with
no.
dragons. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I mean, it's not on our roadmap right now, but it's something that is a really cool idea.
One hand in the room. Come on.
Similar to when you never said that there would never be dragons.
2012? Well,
He's pulling out the date.
That was a long time ago.
what was the time on that?
A lot of people asking about class change tokens, since we have race change tokens, and I know that one's a little bit more difficult,
That one's
right?
a lot harder to do, and it's not something that we want to do right now.
Okay.
Did you say balance
Alrighty
issues? I'm not sure. I might have
Answer's
misheard.
no, chat.
It's no. Anybody else can talk.
Any other questions?
Faction,
trying to,
factions change tokens.
That's another one that we're not super interested in doing. So it got a little bit easier with one Tamriel when we did that.
Man, they need the Nvidia RTX guy.
Or
It just
we can't
works.
Go anywhere, do anything.
It just works.
It's not really a big, it's not a big issue anymore, and it's something that we're not really interested in doing.
Gotcha.
Here's an interesting question about the PvP artifacts. Will the Emperor be able to pick up the artifact to become like
Oh
this
my God.
super
Super
mega
Emperor?
player?
You'll have to figure that out on your own.
Man, this weapon.
Testable scenario.
I don't even have have to say it. Ninja just knows it.
Oh, this is a really good question. Wooler just sent this over. How
Goodbye,
is the
Cyrodiil.
whole Necromancer can't really do necromancy in
Goodbye.
PvP areas? How is that going to affect dueling? Because I know a lot of people
FPS
like to
change
duel in
token.
some of the major cities.
Good question.
Maybe you shouldn't duel in towns.
Especially in their crafting.
I want the fucking pink change token. God damn
Put your
it.
bear away.
It sounds like
Put your
that.
bear away?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That is
Imp?
very good piece
Yeah.
of advice.
Oh,
Put your bear away around crafting, okay?
Oh, the Elfique. Somebody was just asking about those. What are Elfique for those that aren't
missed it?
familiar?
Adorable.
Kitties.
Yeah, I mean, they're essentially house cats. We would think of them as house cats. So these small, really cute,
I think if they add some other loot and so on to it, could be cool.
First stock.
First stock. That's the type of Khajiit. Yes.
Cats if they could talk and do magic.
But yeah, essentially,
Yeah.
they have this really high affinity to magic. They're super intelligent. They talk, and you're going to get to learn a lot more about them and interact with them.
And they're known for being pretty mischievous. Yeah.
They are, and the figure team had a lot of fun designing costumes for these. And
Are we going to see cats in hats? Cats in coats?
I mean, if you looked at
Cats
the
in boots.
Asking the important questions.
cat in a hat, is that where you're going? If you paid really close attention to that Elsweyr video with Bill and Lawrence and Joe talking about Elsweyr, there's one image in there of some hats on some of the Elfique.
Oh my goodness! Somebody pull that out quick.
So if you had an Elfique in your player house, would it knock stuff off all of the...
That'd be really mean.
Hide
wouldn't it?
things.
That's like some jerk coming in and turning all the lights off.
Yeah, right? I'll be disappointed if we're not somewhere in Elsweyr and there's not an Elfique on the table knocking stuff off of the
If we're not elsewhere.
counter. Yeah.
We'll be here all night. Actually, no, we won't. All right. So, unless there's any other questions from you,
I'm shocked that you don't have any lore
You
questions.
answered all of
That's
them.
amazing.
You were like
You did
taking
the
my
best
script
job.
while I was sitting out there. Well done. You got them all.
You
Perfect.
did the best job.
That makes me happy.
So, this is a really big year for the Elder Scrolls Online, you guys. Dragons are coming to Tamriel.
Man, they
In
didn't say
Q2?
anything about the race
Badass
change,
dragons.
racial
Elsweyr.
balance.
You're going to get to be a necromancer if you want.
And explore Khajiit culture.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun year.
And
Yeah.
a whole year of continuous story.
Season of
All
the Dragon.
connected.
Yep.
Story told in 4 parts with trailers to back it up.
For each part?
That's pretty significant. If you consider the first 4 years of the game have all been this sort of overarching story that ties together all the way sort of wrapping up in Somerset, and now we have an entire year now focused on finding out what happens over. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah.
I think it's a really great way to.
Yeah.
It's going to keep people engaged. It's going to keep them entertained. And it makes it really easy for anybody kind of coming into the game to just get what's going on and what to do and where to go.
Yeah, if you start right now, you could just dive right into
The
this.
PTS will be
particular
next
story
week,
at the
so
same
then we
spot
will
everybody
know
else
about
is.
the
Is there
racial
going to be a
changes.
tutorial again?
There's a brand new tutorial.
Awesome.
It is epic. It has lots of really cool stuff in there. You might get to see dragons right away in the tutorial. So yeah, it gets you right away into the story.
That's awesome.
And we're also going to have, we internally call it sort of a teaser quest, but that's going to be coming in the next few months.
Yep.
Just kind of getting you ready for Elsweyr, and everyone's going to be able to play it, whether you have pre-purchased or not. So get a little taste of what is to come, which will be pretty exciting.
And of course,
5-year anniversary.
Yes,
5-year anniversary this year.
How did we forget that?
Any teasers for anything fun that we could look forward to? 5 years is a big milestone.
Not yet, Shilmi. We don't really know.
I mean, we're going with the biggest story we've ever had this year.
It is. We have dragons, but we have some special things.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That I'm not going to tease. But it is.
Go on.
It is a huge milestone for us, and it's really thanks to the community.
Now you need to buy the chapter.
We
Chapters are not
touched
free.
on that a little bit at the start.
Matt Forrer.
Matt, yes, the man.
Ruben, rip.
Are you mocking him?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
That is fucking rip, bro.
Not at all.
That was an honorific.
Delete the characters and level up again.
But yeah, we get to do the things we do because of you all.
The ESO fam is the
the
best
ESO
fam.
fam is
Man.
Hashtag ESO fam.
by far the best community in gaming. And I truly and utterly mean that. You know, I've been in games for a very long time.
We love you guys.
Feels good.
And
Until you enter
seeing
the
how
forum.
the community works with each other and helps with each other and really
Armageddon.
supports each other is something very special. And I'm
Boom,
really
boom,
happy to be part
boom.
of that.
I feel like we need to do a group hug or something. Like
We should.
No.
Swoopy. I'll go this way too. Okay.
So, PTS next week for update 21. That is Wrathstone. You can pre-purchase Elsweyr now. You get a mount immediately.
told you that wrong
Pre-purchase
yesterday.
Digitally.
Awesome mount.
Yes, lots of neat little items that you'll get. You can pre-purchase right now for PC, Mac, Xbox.
Sleepyhead.
and PS4
1,100. With a
If
Prime
you
sub,
are
thank you
playing
very
in Europe,
much.
You'll be able to pre-purchase. in the next
Awesome
couple
tier
days.
all.
So keep an eye
Thank
out
you.
for that.
And we
No
are
ox.
going to be pushing that you saw the really cool dragon Elsweyr Moon's character key art. We are pushing a wallpaper for that, so you can put Elsweyr on your mobile device and your desktops. So look for that on the Elder Scrolls Online site shortly after this stream. So now you have 2 wallpapers.
Yeah, we had the first milestone wallpaper, which we hit really fast.
Before we even started.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there are some cool wallpapers. So,
All right, so get hyped.
Yes.
it's
You guys
happening.
hyped?
Season of the Dragon, it's here.
Can't wait.
And thanks, guys, for
Great
coming
year.
out.
Yeah, thank you so
Joining
much.
us here.
Yes.
This was
Thank
fun.
you.
Absolutely honored to be here.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy to have you. And thank you, of course, to chat
Yes,
for
thank you.
tuning in and watching and being with us
You guys
tonight.
blew me away with the support that you showed up with today.
Yeah.
I
all the
really
feels,
was
right?
worried that we weren't going to get close.
No, you can't
But
change
that
class,
90K
man.
mark.
Tattoo before you
And it blew up.
Guys, do you not have
We were laughing.
race change
so
tokens?
We were
We
all
weren't even
giggling
live yet.
over
The
it, yeah.
trailer was. We're all like, he's already got a tattoo. He doesn't even know it.
We saw you smile.
That's a rock with another Prime sub, thank you.
I'm pretty sure all the color drained from my face when Kelly said you already have to get it. So yeah. We'll do
I
it.
don't know if you saw us pointing to the tramp stamp in the back. I think you were just kind of like,
Totally not going there.
We will record it and share it all with all of you
Yeah.
when it happens. So,
yes.
all right, thank you all.
Thank you guys so
Everybody.
much.
Thanks, everyone.
They're gonna show the trailer again, okay. All Gucci. Mantis, I know, man. Hey, nah, I didn't say anything about the race change. We have to wait till next week, I guess. Nah, it's not gonna be the full trailer. Would surprise me. I don't know, Redalux. It looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. You purchased? I don't know. Man, they're like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Give me that whore. Zero A. Damn, they all rage quit. Fuck. Is there a post show? After post show? Something like that? Holy shit, what's that? What's happening? Was not bad. Whoa, whoa, whoa. The weapon of latency. Rip Cyrodiil. Goodbye. Goodbye. It's so true though, it's so fucking true though. It's so true. Dude, why doesn't it? Oh, there we go. The sound is pretty cool though, huh? That's new. Banger's gonna love this weapon. Almost fucking blows out my ear, bro. Crown Store flash sale, guys. It's a flash sale. Let's go. It's a good one, whoever made it. Cut. 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 Good one. New trial is gonna be bonkers, guys. Woo. Rich is salty. You can watch the entire 2 hours of as live, really possible. Yeah, I will. So we're gonna talk about it now, and then I will work on an article on my website tomorrow, most likely. It's nice that the Q1 DLC is actually part of the thing. Okay, let's actually see. There's more shit here than I've actually thought there would be. The Season of the Dragon. So it's part 1 is the Wrathstone DLC that we will probably get mid-February, something like that. Elsweyr, a chapter, and then 2 more DLC. Hey, Necros, easy peasy. This is fucking Redguard Necro. Then we already talked about those here, so those are the 3 class skill lines: Reaper, Bone Tyrant, and Living Death. Skander, you probably don't even have the game installed, don't lie. It's pretty cool, so this is the damage dealer section, then we have the Bone Tyrant, is more like tanky, and Living Death is probably the healer section with a mass res. Grandma's Cookies with a prime sub, and we have Alex OS with a host. Thank you very much. How are you doing? How did you enjoy the show? I think Elsweyr will be larger than Somerset, but I'm not sure in what kind of way. BioWar 4 with another prime sub. We have Crot H Mac with another prime sub. Dude, those prime subs today, what's going on? Not that I'm complaining, okay? Very nice. We gained so much fucking subs today, it's insane.
We're all on 3. That's not fun. It's because Alcast.
Yeah, Skander, probably. What the hell? Master Resurrections. The dragons. That is probably the... This is probably the main story quest dragon, because they never give the endgame players the cool shit. It's like Somerset. What do you get? You get Daedra and all that shit. What does the trial give you? A fucking slode. Probably on Monday, yeah. I will be on the PTS next week all the time, so don't worry about it. Oh, they're looking at the fucking dragon, eh? Oh boy. Man, he's like, delicious kitty down there. Walk on warm sands. The new, nah, there's no gear cap, I guess. Oh, that's where Elsweyr is, okay. Interesting. Yeah, so it's Elsweyr, we know about that. I like their website layout, it's pretty cool, I need that as well. Dragon's Head, okay, so this is the new trial.
He died from my dot. Too strong. Boy.
Eirod. With another prime sub, thank you very much. The new trial is called Sunspire. So explore the temple, so it is a temple we are in, and put a stop to its new... Okay, so the dragons are in the temple and we need to get rid of those morphos, okay. Velicious Legend with another prime sub, and Captain Akatosh. Another one. Thank you. Thanks. It looks pretty cool. That dude is a little bit retarded down here, but it's okay. I will help. Don't worry. Goddamn dual wheel met everywhere, and there is one confused dude with a bow.
That's not fun. This is because Alcast has died.
What the hell? Explore fascinating world. Big ass ripped Kashid. Wette 88 Wette with a sub, thank you. And Random Heroes 677655 with 8 months of resub, thanks. 8 months, that's quite a while. Play the game in any advice to return. Just give it a go, man. Don't overthink it too much. Just roll with it. A lot changed, and make sure to check out my website. I have all the stuff there, and I will obviously also add more, like with Elsweyr. We'll probably make a short recap article, so we list up everything that we will get and so on. But again, I'm not sure when, because I do have exams. Don't forget. Then
That's not fun. This is because
that's
Alcast
me.
died.
Bethesda stream dead.
What the fuck?
Man, I was looking forward to another click event, but there was nothing. Khajiit hitting the gym, yeah, that's about right. Okay, let's see. God damn it, that was a long intro. That's the trailer they showed us. Here they kept talking, nobody cares. Well, actually, 130k cared. Wait, is that where they show us? Yeah, actually, that's... This looks pretty cool, huh?
So
I
for
mean...
this year, for the
Oh, come on, Lawrence.
Elder
Give me a
Scrolls
break.
until now, the fan favorite Khajiit folk, you're gonna love them.
So you will get one race change token, okay? That's it. You have to buy the rest, probably. Ternize. Don't you worry. You know, I have exams, so...
He died from my dot. Too strong. Boy.
Don't worry, there's 16% off. Smitty Verbeno with a Prime sub, thank you. So this actually looks pretty sick, huh? I mean, this looks like a huge... This is a bridge there. It looks like it's huge, no? Looks like it's fucking huge, dude. Bye-bye, retro game.
So for this year, for the Elder Scrolls Online, we're taking a new approach. We had, with the province of Elsweyr and with the threat of the dragons, a story that's so big
Threat of the
that
dragons.
even transcends the chapter format. So we're going for a full year story, all 4 quarters, all tied into one epic saga that enables you to...
Man, that looks pretty damn sick.
So big that it even transcends the chapter
Yo.
format.
How are we doing
The
on
mysterious southern province of the cat people of Tamriel,
So-
little seen in...
That's where they forgot to
Elder
turn
Scrolls
off the
until
fucking
now,
vault sound
the
in
fan
the
favorite Khajiit folk. You're gonna love them.
You're gonna love them.
So for this year, for the Elder Scrolls Online, we're taking a new approach. We had...
Man, he's
with,
the ultimate
the
role
province of
player
Elsweyr
voice.
and with the threat of the dragons, a story that's so big that it even transcends the chapter
Oh
format.
shit. That looks pretty cool. Huge.
So we're going for a full year story, all 4 quarters, all tied into one epic...
Man, this bridge, dude. Holy shit. Look how high it is. I'm definitely... Guys, this... Look at this right here. This is the Alcast no-go zone, okay? We all know I have issues with slippery floors, so it's probably... I should not go up there. When will you finish exam? On Friday. Okay. And on after Friday I have to start my bachelor, or at least
that enables you
start
to
the
work with
planning.
these great characters to save the Khajiit and the land of Elsweyr from these terrible threats.
We've done stories that have stretched over multiple releases
Lead
before,
right
but this is
there.
the first time that we've concentrated a single theme into everything we're doing for the year.
It's like dragons just fly around like easy peasy lemon squeezy?
It's the year of the dragons, and it's
We just
some
checked
amazing
that out,
content that
Caldano.
I can't wait for you guys to play.
I wanna see if we can spot some other shit here.
Dragons, those dread creatures from out of the past that have been hidden away for so long, but released to threaten Elsweyr.
Going to Elsweyr
Man, those dudes are
gives us
huge
the
though, huh?
opportunity to explore the legends and mythology of the Khajiit.
Arguably, they're one of the oldest Elder Scrolls races, so we wanted to show that they've inhabited this place for a long time.
Sleeps on bridge.
And that to me was a really interesting thing to work on. You know, a lot of the architecture is built out of there, you know, the living rock of
All
the
those
zone.
dragons just flying
We like to
around.
draw on
Then in the
real-world
she
cultural
both snipers
influences
the
or
80.
real-world geographical influences for cultures that we work on in game. Some of the areas we looked at were North Africa, West Africa, and Yemen. Geologically, these areas were very
Dilpad
rough
with a
to
prime
give us
sub,
enough
man,
variation from the
thank
zone,
you.
But they were also interesting enough to give us lots of cool geographical features.
If you know anything about the Khajiit, you know that the moons of Tamriel, Joan and Jode, exert a tremendous metaphysical influence over both their form and their culture. We're going to be going a bit into the basis of that, and you're going to learn more about their relationship with the moons.
Throughout the year, we're going to get to
Snipe
explore
off Fink,
lots of
don't
different
worry.
aspects of the Khajiit culture.
Also got
We
you
get to
covered.
see how they rose from 16 different kingdoms to become the United Nation, or mostly United Nation that they are today.
The catfolk come in many different varieties, and they have a lot of different
Look at this
ways of
shit,
looking at the
man.
world, and that means conflict.
Throughout the year, we're going to get to explore
Those fucking
lots of different aspects of the
kitties.
Khajiit culture.
Alfik they're
how
called,
they
huh?
rose from 16
RPG
different
Cut
kingdoms to
48
become
with
the
another
United
prime
Nation,
sub. Thank
or
you very
mostly
much.
United Nation that they are today.
The catfolk come in many different varieties.
It's owned Bethesda.
And
So you can actually... the merchants, they're gonna have new Oh, guys. Get out your wallet. Look, those gonna be new banker and merchant models. I bet you res. 5k. Maybe 6. If you're generous, okay?
and they have a lot of different ways of looking at the world, and that means conflict.
We're going to find out how they get to govern themselves, but are still part of the Aldmeri Dominion and what that means.
Man, that fucking...
And
Rich,
we're going to
bro.
see some things that we haven't shown before.
This is like a Stargate, huh? Look at it. Yeah, Samuel HQ, I saw it. It was funny. I am therefore looking forward to the new trial.
Possibly
Yes.
the different types of Khajiit that we've heard exist that we've never seen other than in books.
All of these things mix and meld together in our new chapter of Elsweyr, providing a really fast-moving and deep but exciting series of stories about pulling this realm back together and reuniting the Khajiit so they can stand tall beside their allies in the Aldmeri Dominion.
Yeah.
I can't.
Those are not cats, those are Alfik, okay? Not the same thing, you need to be careful. I know everything about the lore. And there's so many different Khajiit races. You should probably Google it. It will blow your mind, okay?
Can't give away too much, but
I think I just watched the
there's a
old
number of
original
different things that are
Stargates. I
coming
can't
that,
really
are
remember.
going to shock and surprise you, and hopefully delight you.
Let me tell you, we're really excited about presenting Elsweyr to you, the players. We've shown little parts of it before with Canarthi's Roost and part of Reaper's March.
Maru, come on.
We've been thinking about this for a long time. It's been a long time coming. We're really excited about this, and we really want to see what you do with it.
Can Lawrence just commentate my life?
I know, right? You know, we always tease him that he could just kind of in this.
Show us the
It's
other
really
shit
small.
again.
One of our favorite. We have. It's gonna.
Why is there no preview
Fits
thing, man?
Rich.
Talk about very well upon and for the Necromancer. So if you do something over.
Wait, I think I do have those pictures, huh? So... Okay, wait. Termi was very nice and actually screenshotted that stuff. Thank you very much. Some other stuff. I think those are the... yeah, okay. Elementalist. I'm not really sure what they mean by that, but... yeah, faction and class. I think class exchange token would just break their game. That's why they probably don't do it. So I'm not sure. I don't think this is the class line, but that's about what it looks. Burning Skull is probably the a single target ability. Summon Skeletal Mage, so we have a body damaging for you or something, like a dot. Skeleton Bomber. God damn it, that's gonna be nice in Cyrodiil. Everybody's gonna play a Necroman and all that shit. Jesus. Graveyard will be a damage or time effect. Siphon Energy. I don't know what that is. Probably Drain, a dead body like Repentance, and Bone Dragon Breath is the ultimate. So that probably will be something similar to Soul, an AoE Soul Assault, guys. That's what it will be. I bet your ass. Yeah, Skeletal Bomber is probably similar to Vicious. And I bet your ass they copy-pasted the Fanglair Dragon as this ulti. You heard it here first. Soul Mending. Mend Flesh. What does mend mean? Repair. Okay, it's healing. Okay, okay. Summon Skeletal Mender. It's another healing, restoring feather. So this is the healer skill tree. Release Essence. Probably some sustain stuff. Consume Curse. Gonna probably boost damage for a short time or something. Angel BTVS with another Prime sub. Thank you very much. Start with the biggest news, the performance. Kotak. That's such a big topic to talk about. I have to save that for the end. Our farm should have brought Pakruti to open that door. Maybe. Maybe. NCR 4NK with another Prime sub. Thank you very much. Damn, those subs are rolling in. Resurrect is... we probably will get the AoE Mass Resurrect. I'm not sure if that... like, if there will be some penalties applied if you use this AoE res. Or something like that. Shade of Sithis with another Prime sub. Thank you very much. I will actually... let me post those in the Discord. People can check out that stuff. Bone Armor. So it's probably the tanky stuff. You think we're gonna catch up with Money Marco? Probably we're gonna see him. It will make sense. Bone Fetish. Don't know what the fuck that is. Taste of Life. The names sound funny, eh? Impaling Spikes. Okay, that's cool. Bone Armor. Oh, that is cool. Okay, that sounds cool. Consume. Probably, I don't know. Bone Colossus. Wait. Wait a minute. Are you saying you're transforming yourself into a Bone Colossus? Guys, is this... okay, let me quickly... that's how pros edit their stuff, okay? What the fuck would I do? Very well categorized, like I always do. Elsweyr. They said in stream, tanking ulti with into Bone. I'm sure you're gonna drop block for a second and you will die. They showed Argonian transformation on the stream. What do you mean, Overlage? Do you have a picture on that? Consume probably something like consume souls to restore match. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Thank you, Svenja. Ah, that's that one. Ah, there's two different. Yeah, yeah, okay, I remember. So, okay. I think this is one morph and this is one morph, right? I think those are two different morphs. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is pretty sick though, no? Yeah, yeah, it will not last forever, but I mean... a lot of Oblivion damage, that could be nice. Ah, okay, just to show how different races transform, yeah, maybe you're right. The race change we will see. I just wonder, it's not gonna have a shield or something, so like... And will you have different abilities in that Bone Colossus? How fast can you move with that shit, you know? There's a lot of questions. But they're not answered.
Overtly necromantic. MP, and all summoning kind of... Yeah, there's multiple ways.
Blah, 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 blah.
And only one person.
In the world, everyone's...
Oh, okay, wait.
A mad dash for it, and they're going to want to pick it up. Because behind the system is that there's a number of really cool, interesting artifacts in Tamrielic lore. Mm-hmm. There's only one of them. There are these unique items, and we've been trying for a long time to try to get them into the game. And that's really hard.
They're probably going to release more and more.
Only one person can use it.
Yeah.
And that's not fun for the
other those unique weapons
that are in the game playing.
Right.
So what we decided is we are going to introduce or enlist the help of Sheogorath to introduce these weapons into
the weapon of latency.
And he's decided that there's not enough chaos in the world, specifically Cyrodiil, and he wants to kind of up the ante.
Okay.
So he's going to open his vaults and spawn these weapons. The first one is going to be Volendrum, which is a really cool epic weapon.
The weapon of latency.
It spawns randomly somewhere in the zone. Everybody's going to get notified that this thing is spawned in the world, and there's going to be this
in the world. Everyone's
in
gonna...
Cyrodiil.
Oh, okay, only in Cyrodiil.
In Cyrodiil.
Okay.
And everybody's going to make a mad dash for it, and they're going to want to pick it up because when they do,
yeah, they'll pet. I know, right?
No. Ooh. So they will when it does.
So it's like, guys, don't worry, we're working on it. We're trying to spread people more out. 2 months later, okay guys, we have this really fucking cool new weapon. It's gonna be crazy strong. We're gonna put it in Cyrodiil. Everybody wants to get it. You're like, okay, that went so fast. Yeah, Jeffy, I think they peaked at almost 140k. So I almost said Lich Lambert now. Rich Lambert is gonna get a tattoo on his butt. An Ebonheart Pack tattoo, of course.
It does spawn, they'll know where it is and they can go to that location. But when they pick it up, they become super powerful. So think Emperor buffs. And their hotbar is going
to... In the world, everyone's
in
gonna...
Cyrodiil.
Oh, okay, only in Cyrodiil.
In Cyrodiil.
Okay.
And everybody's going to make a mad dash for it, and they're going to want to pick it up, because when they do, they get this...
Do they know where it spawns?
No.
Ooh.
So they will, when it does spawn, they'll know where it is, and they can go to that location. But when they pick it up, they become super powerful, so think Emperor buffs.
Wait,
And
what is his
their hotbar's gonna
aim?
swap up. Make a mad dash for it, and they're going to want to pick it up, because when they do, they get this...
Do they know where it spawns?
No.
Ooh.
So they will, when it does spawn, they'll know where it is, and they can go to that location. But when they pick it up, they become...
So first they say when it spawns, you don't know where it is, and then they say, what?
Super powerful, so think Emperor buff.
It reminds me of that OP weapon from in Lineage 2. There was this huge ass. What the fuck was it called, man? I can't remember. Wabacha,
Their
yeah.
hotbar is going to swap out, and they're going to get 6 brand new abilities. So 5 abilities and an ultimate. And that's going to turn them into this juggernaut of chaos.
Damn, man,
But
this
when
weapon.
everyone is already there trying to get the weapon, it's going to be one juggernaut versus hundreds of other players.
There's going to be some chaos. There's going to be some carnage.
No,
They're
there
gonna be
will
able
just
to,
be lag. There is just gonna be lag.
you know, break into keep walls, like all kinds of crazy stuff. It's really awesome. But there's a rub.
Okay.
So this is Sheogorath.
Yes.
And he always kind of has stipulations. He plays...
I bet you, Rez, once you had the weapon, your character is gonna get deleted, okay? That's probably the turn over.
Games. And so the rub with the Volendrung is that you have to feed it. Constantly feed it. And the way you feed it is by killing other players. And if you're not killing other players, it's going to eat you and kill
Were
you.
you guys in the dev team just be like, we need more chaos. Let's just, shake things up a bit.
Yeah, you know.
That's awesome.
Wheeler has some crazy ideas sometimes. He's the lead PvP designer, and we love this idea. And so we're like, jump on it, let's do this. It's really, really cool.
Yeah, for people that want to be in a more combative setting, they can go to Cyrodiil. And if they don't want to, they just avoid Cyrodiil.
Exactly. You know, for the longest time, we've gotten tons of
Picks up the weapon. Insta disconnect.
feedback about, you know, Emperor is really strong. There's not really a counter to Emperor. You know, people can hold Emperor. This is a really good counter to Emperor, and it's going to just throw all kinds of chaos into Cyrodiil.
And you said that he throws down one weapon. What does that mean? That there's the...
We're going to start with one with Volendrung and kind of see how it goes. And if players really
See
love
how it goes.
they do some more.
Rip.
So the other bit of PvP love that's going to come in Cyrodiil is we're actually going to take Imperial City and we're going to turn it into its
Okay,
own
that is
campaign.
that stuff with the
So we're gonna
Imperial City
remove
is
it from
pretty cool.
Cyrodiil. It's going to be its own campaign, and that's going to give us kind of 2 things. One, it's going to remove some overhead, reduce some overhead of having this extra zone kind of in there, so performance will get a little bit better. But it's also going to make Imperial City...
The Imp is gonna take the sword,
People are gonna
I'm
be in
sure,
there.
yeah.
Imperial City is so much fun when there's tons of people running around in there. It's just chaos. And so that is going to make PvP so much fun in Imperial City.
But there's not...
I really hope they also gonna add more changes to Imperial City. Add new rewards, change some of the rewards. Maybe even fucking let us get, like, I don't know. Maybe... just some new rewards, you know, because if they're just gonna pick it out, I'm not sure if it's enough, but it's a good move in the end, that's true.
Not just PvPers in the game.
There's not.
We got people that enjoy trials.
We do. We have a raiding group, a very vocal raiding group. And so
We have a raiding group, okay? He's talking about Hodor, because Hodor is the last fucking raiding guild in this game. No, I'm kidding, there's obviously more.
So
But the
there
ones that
is
go
some
for
love
score,
coming from them
there's
as well.
nobody else left, guys.
I'm not going to dig too much into details on it.
Rip.
But what I will say is the trial is called Sunspire.
Okay.
It is focused entirely on dragons, so you get to fight big, badass, powerful dragons. It is a full trial, so it is full of base pop and bosses and really cool mechanics. We're shooting for...
Nah, I think Symbolic, I think they stopped a while ago.
Or, you know, Mauve Lorcage style, you know, length. So it's this big, full trial. And...
So I'm pretty sure a lot will come back now with that full dragon trial.
The really unique thing about this trial is that each of the bosses in it has its own unique hard mode.
That is pretty sick.
that's going to make so much more content for all of the veteran players who really get into that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna love it and
actually have some difficulty in the
have some difficulty. And
what do you mean? Why did they stop? I don't know. Burnt out. Bored. No, actually, that was so. Okay, look, guys. That was actually something I talked to Zenimax a lot, and the first time you have seen a change was in Black Rose. I told them because people want to farm skins. People want the skins, so I told Zenimax. Look, guys. If you lock that shit behind hard mode, nobody's gonna get it. Just put it behind veteran mode, so it's doable, and give us a badass title for clearing hard modes and stuff like that, okay? So, because I think it sucks if only a very few people can get the skin if it's locked behind hard mode. So I think it would make people more happy, and if it would just be behind veteran, so it's like, oh, okay, it's only veteran, so I actually have a chance to get that skin if I invest time into it. Because some people, you need a fucking veteran, hard mode, no death. No way. People are like, I'm not even gonna bother because it's not gonna... I'm not gonna get it. It's impossible. So, in Black Rose Prison, they actually changed that. The skin was first locked behind speedrun, hard mode, no death. And I told them, nobody's gonna fucking get that shit. So, they actually changed it to veteran only. And I think it was... The skin was shit, okay? That's another story. But I think it was a good move. In my opinion. So all other trial guilds quit. There is still a lot of trial guilds, but you know, we are running for score runs. When you look into the competitive, like people that were pushing each other to scores, there is not really anybody left at the moment. It's only Hodor. Most other guilds are just regrouping at the moment because they lost so many people. Because there was nothing really new in Wolf Hunter, nothing really new in Murkmire, so people just like fuck it, I'm out.
And it's gonna, you know, push them, which is gonna be fun.
Unfortunately, Rich, I think we need to push
it's gonna
ourselves
push
as well, because
them.
we're talking too much about all these things, and we gotta move on to Wrathstone DLC, our lovely Wrathstone.
Finn is probably laughing his ass off right now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna clear it on day one though. And if all three different, the problem for us is a lot of people don't realize that. Like when we are going to PTS and test shit, playing from the EU on the NA PTS server, they have like max 2 hamsters on live support. So you have like a 300-400 ping, and you die to shit where you're not even close to. It's so fucking annoying, and it hinders progress so much.
Right here.
That's the Wrathstone tablet. Yeah, and we kind of did things a little bit out of order. We talked about quarter 2, but this is quarter...
Why to not do no death speedrun if you don't get anything special? Well, you get the title. Like for example, Black Rose Prison has the Unchained. Now on PCU, like 10 people have the Unchained title, not more. You can brag around with that. I run around on my Nightblade with that shit.
Quarter 1,
something.
So...
Sure, maybe they could give us something else. Maybe a slightly altered version of the skin or something like that. That's actually a good idea.
Bear with us.
Sorry, a little excited. But yeah, Wrathstone is going to kick the year off of the year-long story, the Season of the Dragon, if you will. It's 2 dungeons and some really cool quality of life improvements and a new feature. And we actually have another video from the team that will give you a sneak peek.
Now we don't know what the race changes yet.
Dungeons.
So it's a year-long adventure, and we're going to bring into 2 dungeons.
This is Finn. The creator of Maelstrom Arena Stage 7, okay? Remember his face. Send him flowers. Say thank you. We all enjoyed Stage 7 in Maelstrom. Well, the problem is... Well, yeah, I know, but it's still NDA. Eh? I mean, the problem is there is not enough people in endgame. Okay, so like I previously said, Sauce does a good job at bringing in new people. Okay, there is a fuck ton of new players every month, but they still need to learn how to keep them engaged to the game, how the end game. It's just not enough at the moment.
First, to kick off Wrathstone, we have Frostvault and Depths of Malatar.
Frostvault
and Depths of Malatar, you're going to be seeking out both halves of the Wrathstone tablet.
In Frostvault, half of the tablet has been sealed away by the Dwemer in a vault deep within the mountains of Eastmarch.
Frostvault has all manner of creatures in it. Goblins, Dwemer, traps, and you're going to have to battle through all of those to get to the Wrathstone.
In Depths of Malatar, you will discover that the tablet has been sealed away deep within the sunken city of Garlus Malatar, where it is protected by followers of Meridia who have devoted their very life and essence to making sure that
oh, that's the skin, guys. That's the skin.
You're going to go against Goblin.
Will discover that the tablet has been sealed away deep within the sunken city of Garlus Malatar, where it is protected by followers of Meridia who have...
Look at it, the glowy eyes. Fucking swear. My mama. Look at this. Shell cleaned. Shell cleaned. Okay. That's this one. Yeah, it doesn't really look. But that means it will not be the trial skin, so maybe we'll get a good one, okay? Pray.
Devoted their very life
Warlock
and essence
Holmes.
to making sure that the tablet never...
Detective Alcast on the case, okay? Guys, Detective Alcast on the case.
...sees the light of day again.
You're going to go against Goblin tribes,
Dwemer traps,
crazy constructs, and even get turned into a tiny skeeleton.
collapsing bridges and structures, and I cannot wait to see how players handle it. Once you deliver the tablet halves to Abner Tharn, he takes you on this adventure that leads to the halls of Colossus, and you witness the biggest fuck-up of his career.
Wrathstone is just the first part of the entire story that brings dragons to Tamriel, and we can't wait to see players dig in and face all these new challenges.
Pretty late. And the dungeons shouldn't lag.
Michelle said they're too new.
Them will lead him to... That's totally your fault. Is essentially a way... When you're at the zone guide, you get this brief...
I guess this is nice here with the...
meta achievements and kind of your progress.
For a new player, so they...
Click the
because
button,
I have the same issue. It's like, I'm in a new zone. Like, what the fuck? What do I need to do? I don't understand. So this will actually help. So they are, okay, I need to go there to kick off.
Where the next
That's pretty
step,
cool.
Figure out where you left.
The 2018 DLC?
Where you can quickly and easily go back and...
And for God's sake, give us a full UI overhaul, Zenimax, please.
And research for things.
Not just this shitty small thing.
Touch.
Sucks.
It is, and it's...
That you're going to be winning an Elsweyr lithograph, and
Yeah,
you're
a new
going to
Necro
find out
class.
the winner right before this post show that we're going to have. We
This
have
looks
an
pretty cool. Please, Saul, send me one, please. I need it. Sound is pretty cool.
Born here, I guess.
I'm Ninja614, member of the ESO stream.
Player react spanning the winner. You also get there's no action.
So the pre-purchase items, you have the Noble Clan Chief costume. That's a Khajiit themed costume.
That's a lot of pre-purchase. Shitty treasure map.
Okay.
Launches.
Still no Laris Titanborn mount, though.
That is so creepy. Khajiit.
Archaic Lord Teller, that's probably a emote.
So
But yeah,
tons of
Dragonbone
cool stuff that
style
you can
outfit
get.
looks
All
pretty
of
cool.
this you'll get when the chapter launches.
Still no Laris Titanborn mount, though.
That is so creepy, dude.
Kotak, don't bait, man.
Come on, Laris Titanborn with a baby
We will get there.
You just hop on her shoulders and she runs totally one.
Down with
touch
Guys,
on
look,
that? How do you feel?
Lambert has long pants
how you
on.
feel.
How do I feel about that?
Tell us how you feel.
Well, I know there's players out there that
I know,
are already
Royo, it's
at
not easy, trust
then
me.
we're-
Out.
Struggles is real.
Hey, is that supposed to be a...
Amazing.
Just
Man,
log
I
a
need to
little bit
study
more about
tomorrow,
this.
it
already got-
sucks.
trying to
In the game.
It. Guys understand.
Blah 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 blah, whatever.
Bones now.
And yeah, and you were saying that there's actually
only 3
That looks pretty cool.
actual dragons.
Dead money.
who said that?
I really hope they're gonna nail down the animations. I'm a little bit afraid they're gonna bug out. We all know what happened to films, okay? Remember Asylum, guys.
I'm asking the question.
And there were a few in the Halls of Colossus, which you got to see in the trailer. And when they kind of come out of hiding, they go look for
this type of class is going to fit into an.
We checked that one already.
one of the.
It's all on our
area for
Discord,
that
guys.
burst heal,
Come
and
check
they'll
it
also
out.
get hot on top of them. They're
Nice.
own
A new guild finder feature.
Yeah.
Which is very cool.
So
How they want their guild categorized.
this works on
right?
So
both
this is
sides.
a new
it works
guild
from
finder.
A guild perspective that wants to kind of advertise their guild. There are a number of different things that you can choose that your guild kind of fits into, and you
Thomas
can
the
set
Tank.
stuff in there, and then you can advertise your guild, and then anybody
You probably
that
had too
goes
many
in and
mods,
looks
eh?
at that will be able to filter and search.
Hey guys,
by those
trading.
guilds and apply.
That's awesome.
And when they do
But I don't
apply,
need to
there's a
list the
toolset
guild there. I
inside
don't
that
want the
allows
fucking
guild
million
leaders or whoever
applications,
has
please,
permission
no.
To kind of go through those applications.
That's going to be huge. Like, I'm sure you get these questions a lot
Too
when
bad.
you stream too. Like, how do I
Constantly.
find a
I'm
guild?
gonna go into
Yeah.
questing, I
Chat,
guess.
and they gotta go
It
to the
sounds like the
Discord,
right
and they gotta give us their
section
ad
for
name,
us.
And sometimes they don't know their ad name, and we spend 10 minutes trying to get them invited.
And then this
Yeah.
again.
That guy is
pretty
making a mistake taking him on by himself.
Are you
isn't he?
ready? Are you ready to take that?
He needs 11 friends.
I hope that the other 11
It's
people are
nice
back
though,
there
because a lot
behind.
of people are afraid to join guilds.
Bills, please.
Or else this is already a wipe, and I'm just waiting for my...
Look,
time.
he's standing in the fire.
Are all the
Hero
bosses?
deaths.
One of the.
What other was
That's
there?
actually what it looks like.
There's full and drone.
Ah, the weapon of
No,
latency.
that's an Eye of Mordor hammer.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Our fearless leader Rich is going to talk about this.
Oh, performance,
Our
guys.
fearless leader
So this is gonna take a few hours till we are through. So
Rich is
buckle up.
going to talk about those plans.
Yeah, I mean it's a hard problem to solve. It's something that we want to solve. And this year we're focused on really two major initiatives. One is on fixture loading and how we load
Strong.
fixtures, how quickly we load fixtures.
Boy.
And the other is how we update
Fixtures. What is that? Apple Dash 48 with another Prime sub. Thank you. Yeah, it's a Ninja 614. This dude. DC Comics. The race change tokens are on sale, okay? Light sockets. Okay, lighting.
the character. You know, the character is huge. There's all kinds of things. There's different gear and whatnot, and we have to load all of that into memory and make sure that it all works and runs properly. So
Yeah, PvP has gotten worse and worse. Yeah, I know. It's not gonna be a magic button, trust me. I'm not even sure. I don't think they can fix it. Wow, waterfish.
those are the two big ones we're working on. Like I said, it's not an easy problem. It's going to take some time to work on, but
And
our
that's
goal,
game-wide, not
our goal is to
Man,
you
they
know,
need little
fix
Jimmy
that stuff
guys.
and improve it significantly over the
They need fucking Jimmy.
Great.
Yeah, and that's not just Cyrodiil. It's game-wide.
everywhere, game wide.
Trials and
You know, that's
anything. Yep.
yeah, that's the big point.
Well, cool. When do you think some of those changes will start to go in?
It depends on how testing goes and how, you know, if we run into any other problems.
I know
would-
Challenge Edge tomorrow I need to
hazard a
study.
guess now, probably within the next 6 to 8 months. So it's going to take some time.
Yeah. Well, just
6 to 8 months.
So they know.
Why even talk about it?
All right. Moving into Wrathstone.
Wrathstone.
So Wrathstone.
God damn it, that was so much information to take in about those performance updates. I don't even know where I should start discussing. Not disgusting, discussing, okay? Yeah, June is Necro. So, let me tell you the story of little Jimmy. You remember the guild roster stuff? You know, where you had to type in a random word, so because the guild roster automatically always refreshed, and it actually made you drop frames. So Sauce actually fixed it in the patch today, so it took them like 2 months to fix. Whereas little Jimmy, our hero, little Jimmy, in his basement of his mama, made an add-on that actually fixed this in like 2 days, okay? So it's like a 300-man company versus a nerd in mama's basement. God damn it. Beautiful. No, I do get it, they need to test their fixes and shit, but you get the idea. It's like, you can't fucking tell me they're hardcore working on performance stuff. It takes them so fucking long to fix shit like this. If a dude can do it in 2 days, okay?
First DLC. PTS next week. It is going to be our first DLC of the year.
Words.
I don't know what I was just trying
What
to do
other
there.
stuff are they
I guess
saying?
Twitch chat on your...
Lawrence is staring
Yeah,
at us right
I
now.
know. So
Words
distracting.
done.
Skabaton fight.
Fucking Jimmy,
It's
our
really
hero.
cool.
But look, this is a new stuff style, and it looks pretty cool. Fucking Jimmy, our hero.
Well, I'm not going to spoil it. You have to jump in and play it on PTS.
Wow. So which one?
And I shall.
And the hard mode for that fight, by the way, is bonkers.
This is like Lord Grievous, no? He also had 4 swords.
Bonkers.
We're expecting bonkers.
Bonkers
Yeah,
hard
I
mode.
expect to hear a few.
Hashtag hire Jimmy.
Yeah.
So
As per you.
More
This
of
is
the
a
story,
screenshot
support
of
your
one of the
add-on
bosses that you'll
creators,
be
yeah.
fighting.
If you're using add-ons, you have a spare dime, give them some, okay? Always nice. I still think like creating add-ons, like usually people just take and they don't really give anything, so it's kind of a unforgiving thing to do, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but
In Frostfall. The
I
one
don't know,
previous to that was
Dilpet.
Steps of
You have to
Malatar,
ask the
and
lore
one of the bosses
master.
that you'll be fighting. Yeah, that one.
Spoiler, the beams that were in that previous screenshot,
Yeah.
these.
Sound
For you if you kind of that. For the...
Yeah.
It will.
To get caught up.
For now, we're focused on getting the world of Tamriel to react to you.
Right.
And the where we're...
Release.
That's about it, I think, huh?
We met.
Do you have any other new shit that got data mined or something?
crap.
See that else?
That story.
We're two with the.
The group hug.
We saw you.
Le group hug.
Nase verstopft? Dann brauchst du Nasig. Das Nasenspray mit dem...
What the fuck, dude? Really? Hey, Austin Orania, how you doing? Drawn with the cheers. Thanks, man. 1 bit. So, guys, okay. I just opened that fucking stream. There's not even anything here. And I get a nose spray ad. Nasik is the Ferrari of nose sprays. I thought they would have some... Oh, there's still some people here. Hi guys. The show is over. No. Man. So we will get Necro. We have all the skills basically already. We don't know what they do yet, but we know how they kinda look with some concept art. There's a Wool 1983 with some more. Cheers, thank you. And no, don't type dragon. The Q1 DLC will be 2 dungeons which are connecting to the chapter later on. And we will get the PTS, so the test server, the public test server, on Monday, okay? So I will be testing a lot of stuff. I have an exam on Friday. No, don't. God damn it. I have an exam on Friday, but next week I will be streaming a fuckton, okay? Of the PTS, of the new Q1 DLC. I will showcase the race changes, everything. My YouTube will be burning, so make sure to join or sub to my YouTube, all my stuff, Twitter, Facebook, wherever I don't fucking know, join our Discord, all that stuff. Don't forget it, okay? We will have a lot of stuff to talk about. I will stream and so on. Very, very important. Salt is the way of life. Zenimax after the data mine.
Here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
Zenimax after the data mine. The air is salt, the walls are salt, everything is fucking salt down here. Nah, they didn't really talk about the racial changes. We will get a free race change token. 1. Race change tokens are on discount at the moment, okay? Yeah, Overlich, yeah. You will see. We made sure that everybody gets nerfed, not only one class. You know, if you're about to disappoint people, then it's better to disappoint everyone, so they don't feel as sad. What? No, I'm kidding. What other stuff did we have? They, under 44 ping, great. I'm looking for. Race change tokens, okay guys? Why are they on discount now? They gonna show us the race change shit next week. Why? It's only for 2 days, so you have to gamble. Oh yeah, so we get the fuckton of dragons in Elsweyr that we have to fight. We get Sunspire. Sunspire is the new 12-man trial. And the cool thing about that one is each trial, each boss will have a separate hard mode, which is pretty cool, I would say. Dronf 1337 with more cheers, thank you very much. So yeah, we should have one free. Then also we will get an additional character slot, and they will for free, and they will also give us some more stuff, but they're not sure on how much yet. They said they will have a post about the race changes over the next 2 days. Okay, that's cool. I thought they planned to give it out earlier anyway, those like those things, but let me actually quickly check. Death tracker. Nothing. All with separate hard modes. See, I'm not sure. It looked like they really realized that Maw of Lorcas was the favorite trial of a lot of people. So we actually, it might be that it will be similar to Maw of Arcus, so 3 bosses with trash fights in between, but those 3 bosses will also have hard modes. That's gonna be fucking sick. I don't represent a specific class. I usually just QQ in the class rep program about performance, and then everybody's laughing at me, and then I cry and I disconnect. Okay, that's a sad story. Maybe it's more. We will see. We'll see. Oh, I know it. Guys, this is my cave, okay? That's just how life works, I mean, Elder Scrolls. Me too. Yeah. So you have normal veteran and like wet and scroll and like scroll and veteran? The rock mount? Nah, I don't think so. But we will probably... I mean, we will be testing the trial when it comes out, obviously, on the PTS and stuff like that. That's usually how it works, so yeah. What else did we know? Ah, the new guild search thing. I think it's a good addition for people that are afraid to actually search stuff. I don't know. Bye bye, Gunter. Other than that, yeah, either Monday or Wednesday. It's actually good because I have exam on Friday, so it's actually nice that it's next week. I thought it would be this week. I'm actually happy that they didn't just jam it out there. Hey Chronix, thanks. Oh yeah, and there's new homes, so they will have some player home dwelling thing? I don't know. Guild Trader UI improvement, so we have a search function. Fucking God bless Jesus Christ. Only took 5 years. Ah, the champion points, so they're not gonna increase the champion points any further. Actually, yeah, they said they will cap it at 810 if I recall correctly. We will get new gear, new monster sets, 6 new sets in the new Q1 DLC. Imperial City will be cut out of the PvP zone and it will be a separate zone, which is really nice. We can have cat, banker and merchants. That's also cool, I guess, if you want to dump some money. And no, there is no gear increase, okay? Shizzle, no, you can create fully level characters on the public test server. It's very easy. Yeah, and separate campaigns for Imperial City. I'm sure there will be more information on that soon. I'm sure there is more stuff that is gonna change in Imperial City. So yeah, if you have never been on the public test server, I would recommend doing it. If you're on console, again, on my YouTube channel, I will cover all the stuff, like always. What do you run on your support card, Maklar? Well, Kagranak. Then some other set. Maybe Julianos or something. Crytek. Why Engine Guardian? Isn't Judan the preferable choice these days? Guys, look, that's all I have. 2 coffers. They're all fucking empty. Yeah, we actually checked out the new mount already. The Dromatra one is really cool. I mean, it is the like the Senji. I'm definitely gonna get it. I probably have it somewhere here. Yeah, we'll see. I really hope they can revitalize Imperial City. It would be a cool... It is a cool place. It's just empty as fuck. How you doing? Those are my two best mounts. Yeah, it would definitely help. I mean, they're trying to improve the performance of the game, okay? Don't get me wrong, they're just too fucking late. That's the problem. Yeah, I'm gonna go off soon. I'm not gonna make it a lot longer. I mean, there is a lot of exciting news, I guess. I will obviously also upload the full stream onto YouTube, so for people that have missed it. And probably also clip a few things. And I will try to create an article as soon as possible. So people can read up on all the stuff, and it's kinda like you have it in a dense area. Yeah, I need Imperial City, in my opinion, needs a lot of rework, especially in terms of rewards. They need to make it so it's actually useful to go there, which it is not really at the moment, right? Yeah. I mean, CP is one of the reasons why it lags. It's not the only reason by far. I'm not even sure if they can fix, like with their technology, I'm not sure if they even can fix the server performance completely. I don't think so, to be honest. You will maybe see improvements, but yeah, you know. I will not set foot into Cyrodiil as long as it lags. I fucking hate lag. Falcons. Dude, I was like, what just happened? Yeah. I know, Meta Blaster. I'm pretty sure, like, I mean, obviously they also want to make money, but yeah, I really wish they would put some more emphasis on performance in Cyrodiil. Because I think Cyrodiil would be fucking great. If Cyrodiil would not lag, I would have 3 24-man raids running, okay? That's just how it is. I would fucking zerg the whole shitty map down. I don't care. Cyrodiil is made for zerging. At the moment you can't zerg, so it sucks. It sucks. Yeah, they aha, no CP. Yeah, that's actually. Can you explain the male in the cage in the trailer? So when we gonna check out the Saltland? No. Elder Scrolls Online on trailer. Like the first trailer. Ooh. Need to click like. Guys, if you see that comment, fucking upvote it, okay? Need to stay strong. Here.
Peggy 12.
We can watch it real quick. It's a pretty cool cinematic, actually. Just, if you're not 12 years old yet, okay, fuck off. Otherwise I will get into trouble. No, I'm kidding. Ebenhard Pact. Wrong. That's this dude here. Okay. Greenman Gaming got code for Elsweyr? Okay. Yeah, I know, Challenge Edge. The problem is also if you keep piling shit, broken shit on top of broken shit, you know it's gonna be a problem at some point. Doggies. You're 9. Damn. You're up late. Let me call your mommy. Are those werewolves? Yeah, undead werewolves. Have you seen them? Man, he's strong. Boom, boom, boom. Bam. In your face. Denom. An orc. Yeah, I know better. Now you're gonna see the north. The Breton, not the North. Rip! Oh, this is the... This is a pretty nice castle or whatever the fuck it is. Duro deal. Fucking Imperials. Oh, this is the bread in here, I think. Must be a hybrid, man. That's fake rush. Yeah, the old bread, yeah. What is a good noob class? Nightblade? Or Magical Sword? Breton hero costume looks pretty sick. Then you have it in the game and it looks cool. Man, he's some next level dude. Look at him, man. He's like, too easy, man. Too easy. Like fucking... Are they wearing potato armor, man? He has more FPS. Good one, man. He won because he had more FPS. Here he is happy. There is another one, no? That's just the first one. Ah, this is the next one, yep.
Peggy 16.
Oh, now it's Peggy 16, okay. Guys, get out. Yeah, I think it's this one, right? This one is the next. That's not it? I think it is. This is the next one. It's 3 in total, yeah. Timberwolf, how you doing? Thanks for that Prime sub. Is the sound so low? Yeah, this is the follow-up. Man, this looks so cool. If only the fucking portals would really be that strong. Those huge ass chains. Knock knock. Yeah, I know. I wish they had also dynamic dolmens. So like they could come down anywhere in the world. Shit like that would be way cooler. Yeah, the fucking Daedra are weak in Elder Scrolls. Sucks. Was that the Breton dude? Wow, what a beautiful face. No, I was here, she's still here. This is like the Necromancer, man. We already knew it would come. Lady, where's your magic? And she's like a fucking Sith Lord, dude. Why she even tries to fight with the sword? Ooh, boys. He ain't that happy. Mech sword broken. Man, she's fucking powerful, dude. Man, she has all the Jedi and Sith skills, man. Damn moves. She fights with the nerf because sustain got nerfed. You could be right. Yeah, boy. 8-10 it is. This is Frost Sword. That's where he turns on that other dude. Break free ball. Rip. Yeah, that was easy. How do the Daedra do it? How does the Daedra dude turn the other dude into undead though? It kinda makes no fucking sense, does it though? Yeah, now he fucks off, look at it. Rich Lambert. Lich Lambert. Lambert Longpants. The man with the many names. So when's the butt tattoo coming? You decided what it's gonna be? You did good on the show, dude. And the stuff is really exciting. I heard there will be a new trial. Sounds like something I want. Congrats on the tattoo. So that's how the Breton hero turned undead, okay? There's another one? Yeah, we can also watch this. Yeah, he doesn't look that good here though. He must have had some fucking makeup artist. Is there another one? Oh, this one, huh? That's the...
Peggy 16.
That's the last one, okay. Thumbs up on the stream? Yes, definitely. I wish we would have heard or like got a little bit more information on the performance update section, but you know, at least it was there. Money Marco, not Money Macro. And I'm looking forward. No more QQ about full trial. Well, now not. Just give me like a few months, okay? Just don't be at the fucking films copy, okay? And he looks like one of those anime dudes. Ah, Deno, come on. You're probably not wrong. Dead for IC with Brett and Necro. Imperial City will be cool with a Necromancer, most likely. I just hope Sauce will also just like update, like it needs to be something to get people in there. Okay, we need new rewards, so, new stuff maybe, just something new. Physical collector says, yeah. Why is that chick so powerful, dude? The fuck, look at her, man. What is that even? Tearing whole walls apart. Nail Poggy 8 with another Prime sub. Thank you very much. Huh? Guys, Evanar Pact. The smart guys. Smart guys. Join Evanar Pact now. I think the peak was 140k or 135, something like that, so it was pretty damn high. Pachama Weed. Thanks for the Prime sub. And I actually also like those concept art thingies, Lambert. Lich Lambert. I'm gonna call you now Lambert Longpants. I think that fits pretty well. Who the fuck is this dude? I can't remember. She's like, well... Fucking Nord. Everybody back then was like, fuck yes, Nord is gonna be this shit. And then we all know how it turned out. Fucking snipe spammers, man. God damn it. Dum 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 dum. Are those all, or is there more? There's another one? No. There is another one. I didn't know those were going... I didn't know. He has 50... Yeah, he's EP, that's why he has 50k health. Okay. 1-2 snipes, you know, doesn't matter. EP has the health. Yeah, we will see. I will... Imperial City... I hate Cyrodiil, it still lags. It still lags, so Imperial City could be a nice alternative. If there is reasons to go there for people, you know. They need to bring it to life somehow. Brute force. No brain, like Evanar Pact. Hodor main tank is a Nord. Are you sure? Kick. Knife blade superiority. Man, that Nord dude is fucking huge. Man, that Nightblade gets fucked up. Where's the cloak button? Ooh, cloak not working? That kinda sucks. Man, he angry, man. He got detect bots, fuck yes. Always be prepared, guys. Those filthy Nightblades are everywhere. Too much health recovery. The Nord has too much health recovery. Oh man, right in the balls. Too much health recovery, man. He's already good again. Jesus. Troll King. Ebonheart Pact, guys. Oh man, now shit is going down. He's taking off the helmet. Is he healing? This is the fucking Necro lady, man. Look. Kidding. Money. You're gonna make a Stemmancer, guys. And the Magmancer. A friendly, check out my full beginner's guide if you want. And I also have PvP builds on my website. It's all there. How the fuck is he still alive, dude? They fucking killed him off, no? Oh no, he's actually just... And maybe he just had good skincare in the... Nah, Mer, no, unlikely. But he has a forward cam, dude, fuck yes. Man, I think he was wearing Phoenix armor, guys. God damn it. Hey guys, you see? I actually thought that Breton dude was dead, but apparently he is not. There we are. Okay, that's about it. We explored the soul. Guys, stop spamming claim. Okay, I'm about to dip off. I'm not sure if I will stream tomorrow. Most likely I will stream on Friday again or on Saturday because like I said, I do have an exam on Friday, a very important one. Just keep in mind, check out all my social links, join our Discord. We have a fuck ton of websites and stuff available that you can check out, guys, okay? But yeah, most importantly, join the Discord. We have a lot of stuff there, as you can see. Like it's this one here. Alcast Discord. We have Fury Crafting for Templars and so on. We even have fashion stuff, okay? Very important. And like trials, mechanics, nobody talks about, game mechanics, add-ons, Q. We even have a QQ channel, okay? So make sure to join. We're also gonna discuss a fuck ton of stuff about the new chapter and so on. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'm definitely hyped. We will see what else. We will know soon. Next Monday or Tuesday, PTS, okay? So make sure to follow me here as well. I will be streaming PTS a lot. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice day. Cheers. And yeah, actually, it was really fun, the stream today. It was very interactive. And it was actually fun to talk with all people and so on. So thank you for that. Much, much appreciated.